Number 6, Landon Hill, escorted by Emily and Tim Rowe, Denise and Josh Hill. High school achievements include Student Ambassador for 2 years, Beta Club for 2 years, Student Council for 4 years, Varsity Baseball 3 years, Varsity Football 2 years, Varsity Golf 3 years, Varsity Track 1 year, Band 6 years, and Baseball State runner-up. Favorite football memory, running a trick play and throwing a 50-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Miller. Landon plans to attend junior college and play baseball and to learn a trade. Number 7, Tai Stedham, escorted by Mom Beverly Stedham and Dad James Stedham. High school achievements include 4 years of football and 4 years of baseball, and making it to senior year. Favorite football memory, watching Coach McKnight and Coach Griffin race after practice, and then beating Martin in the playoffs last year. Ty plans to go to TSTC and pursue a career in HVAC. Number 17, Brody Brown, escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Noe Brown. High school achievements include member of the Beta Club, member of Student Council, football 4 years, sophomore second team all-district defensive back, junior first team all-district utility player and all-state defensive back, basketball 4 years, baseball 4 years, and track 4 years. His favorite football memory, having practice during Thanksgiving week. After high school, Brody plans to attend college and study finance and hopefully play baseball. 21, Hunter Clymer, escorted by his parents, Megan and Stephen Barrington. After high school, Hunter plans to pursue a career in the oil field. Number 52, Dalton Cannon, escorted by mothers Sarah Stewart and stepfather Carl Hatz. High school achievements, football 3 years, basketball 4 years, baseball 2 years, track and field 2 years. His football favorite memory, during the Lovelady game when we were a man short on the field, so I faked a cramp to stop the play. After high school, Dalton plans to attend UT Tyler to earn a bachelor's degree in kinesiology and pursue a master's in athletic training to become a certified athletic trainer. Number 56, Dakota Steincypher, escorted by his parents, Russell and Amanda Steincypher. High school achievements include football for 2 years. Freshman year received grand champion for picnic table at the Harvest Festival. His favorite football memory, being able to hang out with his little Mustangs on Saturday morning. After high school, Dakota plans to attend Kilgore College, trade school, and pursue a career in welding. Number 60, Tucker Dyke, escorted by his parents, Ronnie and Mary Lee Dyke. High school achievements include Overton FFA for 10 years, baseball 1 year, powerlifting 2 years, varsity football 4 years, second team all-district offensive lineman. Favorite football memory? My goodness. When I farted and made the entire D-line jump offside. Tucker plans to pursue a career as a ranch hand and foreman. Number 65, Wade Powers, escorted by mother Darla Powers and sister Shelby Powers. High school achievements include football for 4 years, powerlifting 4 years, track and field 4 years. Favorite football memory, when Dalton faked a cramp because Oates was missing. Wade plans to attend trade school after high school. And now for our senior band members. Christian Hall. Christian's escorted by Chris, Lashana, Mariah, Lucretia, and Ace Hall. Christian's other high school activities include student ambassador, outriders, student council, basketball, and track and field, where he's state qualifier in the high jump. Christian's band achievements include drum major for 1 year, serving on the band leadership team, sweepstakes for 2 years, state marching contest for 4 years, state solo and ensemble for 4 years, and was a state marching finalist this year. Christian's favorite memory was when he tried to quit band his junior year, and the Parkers showed up, and then found out, and of course ag was his only other option, so he stayed in band and now spends a lot of free time in the band hall. After graduation, Christian plans to go to college and study kinesiology and become a coach for basketball and track and field. Landon Hill. Landon's escorted. Landon Hill's already been down this road. Love you, Landon. Kira Parker. Kira's being escorted by Tina Parker and Kayla Gurley. Kira's other school activities include student council, beta club, student ambassadors, outriders, theater, FFA, where she served as a district FFA officer. Her band achievements include 2 years drum major, earning a first division solo for 4 years, sweepstakes for 2 years, serving on the band leadership team, state marching contest for 4 years, and was a state marching finalist this year. Her favorite band memory was watching Braxton at state marching contest last year. So mad he wanted to chuck his mace across the field because the band just barely missed making the finals. Kira plans to attend Texas A&M University in the fall and march in the band while studying mechanical engineering. Taylor Quinalty. Taylor's escorted by Kenneth and Lindsay Quinalty. Student council, beta club, being baseball manager for the state winning baseball team, and a basketball manager. Nicholas' band achievements include sweepstakes for 2 years, serving on the band leadership team, state marching contest for 4 years, state solo and ensemble for 1 year, and was a state marching finalist this year. His favorite band memory was yesterday when they qualified for the state championship marching finals for the first time in 22 years. Nicholas plans to attend TSTC to get his associate degree in advanced manufacturing and then go to work in the industrial field. Levi Wisdom. Levi is escorted by Lloyd Gant. His band achievements include sweepstakes for 2 years, earning a 1 on a percussion solo, state marching contest for 4 years, state solo and ensemble for 4 years, was a state marching finalist this year. His favorite band memory is going to state marching every year of high school. After graduation, Levi plans to go to college and study psychology and become a therapist. Cyan Lavoie. Cyan's the daughter of Cannon and Daisy Lavoie. In high school, she was nominated for All-American 4 times, and she received multiple blue ribbons at camp for outstanding abilities. Her favorite cheer memory has been every day of cheer camp, but mainly the walk of praise at this year's camp. Cyan plans to attend UT Tyler and pursue a degree in elementary education and kinesiology so she can become a teacher and a coach. Diane is also a band senior.
Let's go, Cyan.
Mason Fenter. Mason is the daughter of Jason and Nikki Fenter. Mason was named All-American Cheerleader for 3 years in a row. Her sophomore year, she traveled to Florida with Colton Mott Hayes to perform in the Citrus Bowl. In her junior year, she had the opportunity to travel to Hawaii and dance in Pearl Harbor Parade. And now as a senior, she will participate in the Macy's Day Parade in New York City. She doesn't have a specific memory because each year has been filled with many different memories. Mason plans to attend UT Tyler to get her nursing degree to become an esthetician. Ashby Croswell. Ashby is the daughter of Josh and Christina Croswell. Ashby was cheer captain her 8th grade year as a Dangerfield Tiger and named All-American Cheerleader at camp this summer by the NCAA staff. Her favorite cheer memory is when her stunt group got Mason up in a full extension. Ashby plans to attend ETBU, where she will major in athletic training. Ladies and gentlemen, each year the football sweethearts are voted on by the varsity football team. The top 4 finalists are Mason Fenter, Ashby Croswell, Keisha Williams, and Melody Delgado. And the 2025 football sweetheart is Melody Delgado. Congratulations, Melody. Another big thanks to all our seniors for the legacy that you leave behind. And to your parents and families, thank you for entrusting your children to us. Good luck, seniors. After some pictures, let's get ready for some football.
Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Coach Chester Roy Stadium here in Overton, Texas for tonight's Thursday night football on NETSN, our game of the week, as Overton host Mount Enterprise. Hello, everyone. I'm Brett Swinney. Alongside me tonight, a partner in crime all season long, Jeremy Diamond. Jeremy, how's it going this evening?
Man, I'm excited. You know, it's another great night of football. You know, you almost naturally want to say Friday night, but we get the experience of having it here on Thursday night, and it should be a great matchup here on a natural grass field. Again, those are becoming fewer and fewer, and so it's nice to get back to the traditional look here. Yeah, we got a little district matchup here. Mount Enterprise now ranked number 5 in 2A Division II, coming off the big win over Lovelady last week. They come in at 8-0. Overton comes in at 5-3. Just kind of an overview of where these teams have been. So Mount Enterprise have rolled off 8 straight wins. They beat Carlisle, Alba Golden, Maud, Cushing, Grapeland, Tenaha, and Lovelady, and have scored a lot of points doing it, Jeremy. You may be able to do that math because you are a math teacher, but there's a lot of points to add up here on Mount Enterprise side. So needless to say, they like to score and score fast and score a lot. Yeah, and last week's game was really almost if you looked at the score and didn't know any better, you would think it was preseason basketball, 82-60, right? So this is a team that's going to put up a lot of points. Last week when defense was optional, I think if you're the Overton Mustangs, you're going to hope that your defense comes in spades tonight. Yep,
and then Carson Overton comes in 5-3. They've got wins over Alba Golden, Bowie, Maud, Tenaha, and Alto. Some losses on their schedule. They lost to Carlisle, Grapeland by 10. That's a district matchup. And then Lovelady here. So they competed with Lovelady as well. So I know Mount Enterprise has probably had this game circled last year. This was one of our NETSN classics on our channel. If you haven't seen last year's game, you can go back and watch it. It was a 45-44 win. Overton kicked an extra point in overtime to win. Just a thrilling game here. And I predict, Jeremy, I'm going to go on a limb and say we're going to have a lot of scoring tonight. I'm just going to throw it out there into the ether and see if it sticks.
I think the over-under is very high. I think the over-under at 100 is probably not out of reach.
Yeah. So you look at this Mount Enterprise team. Obviously, the first thing you see is Kagan Ash. 270-plus yards rushing a game, 40-plus touchdowns this season. That's not too shabby. He went for almost 500 yards last week in that game we had on NETSN. And so you're going to want to pay attention to him. The Texas Tech commit, you've got Joshua Bennett. He's the quarterback. He also leads the team in tackles with 12 tackles per game. In 8 for Mount Enterprise.
And he also runs the ball, too, because why not, right? Yeah, so, the thing with Ash, too, we looked, and he's recently eclipsed 9,000 career rushing yards, which is an incredible feat. And, again, I think he's got 37 rushing touchdowns on the year and 42 overall. So, not a bad year, passing over 2,000 on the season and then to go over 9,000 for his career. So, clearly, that's the guy in every matchup, in every defensive meeting. His face is probably that wanted poster, right, that you have up.
We're going to take it down to the field and have the national anthem. We'll be right back for the kickoff on NETSN.
United Mustang Market Band present us with our national anthem.
All right, Jeremy, we always love to go to Diamond's Winning Keys. Let's go there real quick and tell us what are the keys to get a win tonight.
Sure. So let's start with the visiting Wildcats. So I think for them, you got to get the ball to Kagan Ash early. And have number 3, Kagan Ash, number 55, R.J. Roberts.
Looks like Mount Enterprise won the toss, and they defer, so Overton will take the ball to start.
And I think the last 2 is number 19, Joshua Bennett. And number 10, Aiden Alsop. I thought it was Alsop, but I wanted to make sure before I said it.
So yeah, Mount Enterprise, they're going to take that second half possession. So the Overton Mustangs will start this first possession on offense.
Yeah, and I think it's really, really important for Overton to get points here in this first possession, right? You don't want to get behind to this Mount Enterprise team because they tend to score in bunches.
Yeah, since they've been allowed, or they've scored at least 32, was it 37 or 30? What was the score for Carlisle? Carlisle held them to at least, I think it was 32 points.
Yeah, that was the fewest.
When you look back
season.
at that, you're like, wow, how did Carlisle do that?
Yeah,
that's super impressive.
Yeah, and then kicking off here for Mount Enterprise is number 17, Yobani Rubio.
Rubio, okay.
Rubio to kick up the Wildcat.
And then nobody's deep for Overton, but you have number 21, Hunter Kilma. And I believe that's 10, Jackson Furlow,
the
2 deepest guys.
We're underway here. It's going to be fielded by Overton around the 35-yard line. That is number 5 on the return, Justin Weir, looking for open field, and he is taken down just shy of the 40. Ball will be spotted there at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for Overton. For Overton, and it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. That is Rylan Holloman, and he's going to be hit pretty quickly. He'll get up to about the 42-yard line on 1st down.
So he picked up 4 there.
So 4-yard gain will be a 2nd down and 6. So Overton, I assume they're going to want to play that 4-corner style, Jeremy. Maybe slow this game down a little bit.
Yeah,
they don't want to get in a scoring competition with Mount Enterprise. I just have this strange feeling.
No, I agree. I think that's going to be the key tonight for them is to try to control clock and control the ball.
And it's going to be another keeper by Holloman. He's looking for some space. He's got some room. He's going to get the 1st down and more. Here he goes. There goes Holloman. He is gone. Touchdown, Overton.
58 yards on the scamper.
And Overton strikes first, and they lead 6-0 here. Wow. Just like that, Jeremy.
Yeah, that's how you'd want to draw it up. What did we say? We wanted to score early. Now, the only thing you didn't do is take a ton of time off the clock, but
yeah,
man.
It's true. It's true. It is very true. We got the Lions Den says, forgot the internet in Overton is not great. We'll won't say that word, but keep trying your best, guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
We're gonna fight through it. So kicking here is Jackson Furlow.
So on for the point after. Good hold there. Snap was a little low, and the kick is good. So great job there on the point after for Furlow. And hey, we're a minute and 1 second into this game. We got 7 points. 10:59 left in the first quarter. Overton strikes first. They lead 7-0. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
We are back here on NETSN. Overton now set to kick off. It is Jackson Furlow. Again, he'll onside it. And
oh, what a
they don't
hop.
want to give Mount Enterprise the ball, and it looks like it was fielded by Mount Enterprise. That was Jace Webb over there on the far sideline for.
And I think
We'll get you through it here. 1st and 10 for the Mount Enterprise Wildcats on their first possession. Ball at the 42-yard line. And Bennett will lead the Mount Enterprise offense. Well, I say that, and they're going to shift over, and it's going to go to Keegan Ash off in the first carry, and Keegan Ash is going off the left side, and he's going to go down the sideline. Question is, will they catch him? And he's going to get shoved out of bounds inside the red zone. Wow.
Yeah, Holloman saved a touchdown there.
Man, oh, man. Goodness, we've got a lot of offense here. I did say that earlier, and sometimes it doesn't always it works against you, but I think in this case, pretty safe here. And they went right to Ash from the start. Bennett will take snap this time. He's going to hand it to Ash straight up the middle. He bounces over to right tackle side, and he's going to get a nice little chunk there on first down.
Yeah, looks like he picked up 5 there, so 40 on the carry first time and then 5 on the second again. But there were a whole herd of Mustangs there on the tackle.
So we got a now 2nd down and 5 at the 10. A lot of movement here as Mount Enterprise getting set. Looks like it's going to go to Ash directly on the Wildcat. Keeper, Ash, up the middle. And he is finally taken down there by number 66 of the Overton Mustangs. That is, who was that? Elijah Dorsey with a good tackle. And, of course, he had some help as they grabbed Ash's ankles. And that's one thing. If you have his ankles, he can't run. So
right.
You grab on and wait for help.
That's right. And that's the key, right? I mean, it's got to be team tackling.
Mm-hmm. They're going to go back to Ash here. Wildcat formation. He's going off the right side. Overton's kind of got it contained, but did a good job of keeping Ash, limiting him. Jeremy, that was one of the things you talked about.
And they might have actually caused him to lose a yard there.
Yeah, I think he's going to be around the 6.
Bring up 4th down and 2 for Wildcat.
They're gonna send out he's going to take the direct snap. Ash off the right side, stiff arms, and they got him contained, and they're going to stop him. Overton with a huge stop on the first possession for Mount Enterprise, and they're turning the ball over on downs, and Overton will take over 1st and 10 from around that 7-yard line, Jeremy.
And we said, again, that's a different kind of turnover, but, you
hey,
turn the ball over, you keep them from getting in the end zone, that's a win.
Whatever you can get, right?
That's right.
They did a great job of containing him. They strung it out outside, and then he ran out of room.
So it looks like the ball is going to be on the 8-yard line, it looks like.
Okay.
We don't have hash marks on our side of the field. They're just in the middle there, so it is sometimes hard to tell, but looks like it's about the 8.
So 1st and 10 for Overton, and it's going to be our same guy there as Holloman. He's carrying the load so far.
Yeah, that gets him out to the 16.
6-yard gain on play, take it down forward.
So 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, if you're Weir in the backfield, you got to be like, hey, I want to run it too. Like I want a shot. Let me have one.
Overton's back to that more of a slow-paced, taking their time offense that they really like here against this explosive Mount Enterprise team. It's going to be a run off the left side, and it is again. I don't feel like I'm on repeat, Jeremy, but Rylan Holloman again off the left side, 1st down Mustangs.
If you're keeping track of stats, though, it makes it easy, right? Because you're just writing down the same number over.
I feel like you've had the same guy on each team. You got one guy carrying the load right here.
Yeah.
Well, you're in 2A Division II football too, and so
that's right.
You don't have an abundance of guys to have, and so right now there's been 2 guys that have been kind of carrying the load here. What a treat we have here tonight, this small school football. Great atmosphere here in Overton tonight. A lot of people here. There's all around the fence back there. And this time it's going to be given to the tailback. That is going to be Mr. Weir, and he'll get a little gain on 1st down.
Yeah, we were talking about it pregame. I mean, there's not much room from sideline to fence, right, or edge of the field, and so you're right on top of the field. One of those great things you get sometimes with the 2A football is it's an intimate setting, right? I guess
Yeah.
you'd say. You're right there and on the action.
I like it, though. I like it. Here we go. Play clock rolling down. Quick pass outside. That is caught by the receiver, number 17, Brody Brown. And it'll get about half of what they needed to get. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up. Third and 5 from the 32-yard line. This is a big play right here. Because Overton, how many times are you going to stop Kagan Ash?
Right.
So
you want to take advantage of it. You got to stop, and so you want to get a finish here.
Yep. Hand off up the middle, and he's going to be close. I think he's going to be a yard short.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him at the
38. That was Weir again. Now, how aggressive
37.
are you here? Are you aggressive and say we're going to take the chance and just –
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, because, again, if you get it, it's great. But if you don't, then you're giving them the ball in plus territory, right?
Let's see if they go with Holloman. And they're going to go with Holloman off left side. He's got room, and he gets enough for the first down just across the 40. Great play call by Overton there. So we got 1st and 10 now. Ball is right at the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it. Alderman's going to throw outside. Caught. That's number 1 on the outside with the catch. That's Ivan Ransom. Not a lot of room for Mr. Ransom. Going to maybe gain a yard.
I think they're going to give him 3.
Are they?
Yeah. They must have got that. Well, at least the guy on this side, he's maybe adjusting. Hold on.
Let's see.
He was at the 43, and then he slowly walked himself back. So 42. So they gave him 2.
Okay. Well, he made a lot of nothing. There wasn't a lot of room outside there. So good job by Ransom to get those 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 8. It's going to be a handoff to Weir, and he is taken down immediately. And he'll be tackled at the 44-yard line. So he's kind of chugging away now. A big 3rd down coming up for the Mustangs.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 here. And again, if you're Overton, right, you got to win, right? You got to get these 3rd downs. And if you're Mount Enterprise, this is what you've got to do. You've got to stop the ball right here and get the ball back.
Third and 6. Back to pass. Holloman, it's a quick little bubble screen. He's got a man open. It's caught. It's number 8, Jacob.
51 yards on the play.
And Overton continues to move the football here. And it's just going to come down to who makes stops. And so far, it's 1-0 Overton.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, I think if you're an Overton fan, this is exactly how you scripted the game, right? You want to be in control. You want the ball. Limit your opponent.
Holloman in the gun. He's going to fake the handoff, and he is tackled down on the QB read. Right in the middle of that was number 19, the linebacker, Bennett.
Yeah, and then number 55, R.J. Roberts, was there to get a little gang tackle work in there. It looks like a loss of 2. 1. Loss of 1.
So 2nd down and 11 here. And now first time we've really seen Overton behind the sticks. Let's see how they react here and what they'll call on this big 2nd down and 11. Going to roll around. Holloman steps up. Avoids a tackle, avoids another tackle. Holloman's got open field, and he's going to run to the end zone for the Overton touchdown.
There was a hold that somebody got away with in the back of the end zone there.
What a run from Holloman. And Overton up 13-0 here on number 5, Mount Enterprise.
Yeah, 16-yard touchdown run.
Man.
And again, that was all set up by the big play by Jacob Osborne there on that screen, that little tunnel screen there. And
good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good. So with 3:19 left here in the first quarter, Overton leads in a big upset brewing here in Overton, 14-0. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
We have gone insane here at CDL Training Academy. Get your CDL fast for only $2,900. How can we do this?
Because we're a crazy boys.
Get down to Henderson now. Call or click today to get your CDL.
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here in Overton, Texas tonight, where Overton takes a 14-0 lead here to start this game. Kicking off for the Mustangs, number 10, Jackson Furlow. Furlow is going to kick it deep toward the right side. Also touches it, and he's going to have to return it. And he's looking for help, and there's a lot of green there. And he is going to be taken down at around the 22 or 23-yard line. We'll see what the official spot is, Jeremy. But that time they decided to go ahead and kick it off. They've got the 2-score lead. They said, well, we're going to make Mount Enterprise work a little bit this time.
yeah, and I think it's the wise move, right? I think make them go long field, right? Make them earn every yard. And again, you want to contain, right? Keep them in front of you. They did give up the big run, but it wasn't a touchdown in the last drive. And so I think the plan's the same. Keep them contained. And I think if you're Mount Enterprise, I think you just got to go back to your bread and butter. You don't have to do anything, tricky, spectacular. Just do what you do.
And it's going to be a keeper there for Bennett, and he is wrapped up quickly.
Yeah, big tackle there. That was Gunnar Whitfield, number 58.
Wildcats with the keeper, 58, Gunnar Whitfield on the top of the No game on the play.
They're going to get hurried up. This time they're going to give it to Ash, and there he goes. There goes Kagan Ash. And there's nobody going to catch him.
No, they're not. I thought we had a chance there.
Wow.
Woo. I saw Ivan Ransom take off, and I thought he might have a chance, but he didn't.
So a big touchdown run for Ash there. That was a 77-yard touchdown run for Ash. Wow. Man. You got the math ready over there for those yardage?
That was big. Yeah.
Now we'll see. They usually don't go for the point. They try to go for 2. We kind of watched them last week as they were playing Lovelady, and they like to go for 2 no matter what. So they kind of take the percentages when you've got somebody like Ash in there. Now he split out wide. They got Bennett in the shotgun here on this 2-point. Bennett's going to keep it right up the middle, and he runs right in for the touchdown. I mean the 2-point, excuse me. So 2-point there for Mount Enterprise, and that'll be the interesting thing. Overton so far has kicked the extra points. Mount Enterprise went for 2. So with 2:35 left here in the first quarter, Overton lead is cut to 6. They lead 14-8. Be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. A place to belong. A place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney and Jeremy Diamond here in Overton, Texas tonight. We got a kickoff here for Mount Enterprise. Kicking off is number 17, Rubio, and he's going to kick it a little deeper than we thought. That's going to be Weir, fields it at the 30, and he's going to be just shy of the 40. tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't make my prediction out loud. I you know, you and I talked during the break. I thought there might have been an onside there to try to get back in it, but they decided to kick it deep.
Man. So we've got it's going to be at the 39 official spot. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. And now, you know, as well as they've started, Mount Enterprise answered right back now. So they've got to answer here. Their coach Lee Mance and company here. It's going to be a handoff to Weir, straight ahead, and he is stuffed by a bunch of Wildcats.
Yeah, that was a pack of Wildcats. That was Bennett. It was Roberts. And the third man in that party, I think, was maybe McKelvey, I think was the third man in on that party. But, yeah, that was a three-man. That was a trio of Wildcats there on the tackle.
Now, are Wildcats, is it still a pack?
I don't know.
Trying to think if that's a pack or what there. Got another game going on in this district. We'll check on it here in just a minute. It's going to be Holloman around the left side. He's got lots of room. He's got blockers in front of him. He's kind of shoving his blocker ahead, say, hey, block for me here. And he's going to pick up the first down. He's going to be close to the 50. I think they're going to spot him at their own 49-yard line, but just enough for the first. But, yeah, that Tenaha and Grapeland are playing tonight also in this district. And it's got 20-0 Grapeland.
Wow. Yeah, the Grapeland Sandies, you know, they're a good team, and they've kind of, you know, they had a little bump in there in kind of early in the season, and they've kind of made a strong comeback. And so, you know, this is a good district. You've got good teams here, and there's a chance that a good team may not make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's I think the playoff teams are pretty much set. It's going to be Overton, Grapeland, Lovelady, and Mount Enterprise. We'll see where they shuffle out. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be Weir. He's going to get across.
Yeah, so 3 on the carry there for him.
So 2nd down and 7 here.
3-yard gain, 2nd down 7.
And there's just so many people at this game. You've got it's like standing room only here.
And you know, and the Mount Enterprise fans came in droves as well. They're, you know, they weren't going to be left out of this party, and so
no way. Back to pass. Holloman's got a receiver down the sideline. He's going to be out on the sideline. He's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, he's
intended for number 8, Jacob Osborne. And good throw, though. I mean, the field would have been about 5 yards wider, it would have been a great play.
Yeah, he you know, and again, he put it to where only his guy could get it right. And if it's out of bounds, at least you're not throwing an interception. But
smart throw. Now you've got 3rd and 7 here. This is a big down here.
Yeah, and if you're Osborne, you're like, give me a chance to go get that one. Let me go get that jump ball.
It's like Weir's going to come back in for Furlow.
Yeah, Furlow, the backup, he's just a sophomore. So, you know, that's a big deal when a coach can rely on a sophomore in the backfield.
Play clock running down here, too. They get the snap off. They got the screen set up. Oh, and a great pressure as he had Ash all in his face there. And that's one of those plays, it was almost a great play for Overton, but then it wasn't.
Yeah, and then Weir came up hobbling a little bit there. He's kind of coming up a little limp on that left foot, it looks like.
We got the chat rolling tonight. Let's see. We got Eric says, let's go Wildcats. We got Haven Jr. says, let's go O. We got upset alert, fire. Looks and sounds great, guys. Some Jaron Peoples guys on the chat tonight. You got my Enterprise defense is what's going to be their weakness in the playoffs. Well, we'll see. They made the stop here. Overton's going to punt, and it's going to be a nice little bounce for Holloman, and it's going to be a great punt for Overton, and it's going to be down just around the 5, maybe at the 6. I can't tell by how far away that is. It's going to be close. But great punt there. We've got Michelle says, Google says a group of Wildcats is called a destructive. Okay.
I would say a bunch of Wildcats would be destructive. That's an interesting, that's a great take. I like it. All right, destructive. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I'll remember to say that, but it's almost as crazy as the group of Bears they call a sleuth.
Yeah. But nonetheless here, Mount Enterprise is going to take over. They're at the 6 is where they're going to officially start it. So 1st and 10 from the 6. Kagan Ash is in the gun at quarterback on this play. And he's going to fake the handoff, goes on the left side, and he runs into a wall, and then he bounces out of that wall and meets another wall. And he's going to gain maybe 3. I think it's at the 9 if I'm looking correctly there.
Ash on the carry.
So, I mean, really, after that play started, I thought he was going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he still gained 3. Great run by Ash there. Sometimes it's just those little wins. We'll see if they choose to snap the ball. The play clock and game clock are pretty close. Well, they just no, they didn't reset it. It's basically they're right on the same number there. And there was some movement up front, I believe. And I think that's going to back Mount Enterprise up 5. So, yep, it's going to be a penalty on Mount Enterprise, and so that's going to back them up 5, and so we'll have 8 seconds left, so probably 1 play left here in this first quarter.
Not really the place you want to be backed up 5 when you're just on the 9, right? Like,
there's not a lot of room back there.
Yeah, you can't take a loss or a bad snap here.
And they're going to let the clock run out, so not even snap it. So we are through 1 quarter here in Overton, and they lead 14-8. Be right back for the second quarter here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise and moments are made.
They're still on his feet. Come on, still on his feet.
From the buzzer beaters to the game winners, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story. From the streets to the stadiums,
He's going all the way.
your favorite athletes, your teams,
Breaks a tackle. Oh my God.
your passion, all in one place. New games, live shows.
Here he goes. He's got some rockers.
This is the future of sports media.
There he goes. Picked up into the secondary.
This isn't just a network. This is a movement.
Ooh, oh, he ran over the defender.
Welcome to NETSN Game On.
And we are back here on NETSN. Yeah, it's Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here in Overton, Texas. After a great first quarter action here, we got a 2nd down and 12 here for the Mount Enterprise Wildcats to start this quarter. Bennett in the gun. Hand off to Ash, right side. Ash gets along the sideline, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds, but not before picking up the 1st down. He's going to gain close to about 12 or 13, just enough to get the 1st. Not much more, but that's all they needed.
Ash of the carry. 1st down Wildcat.
They got him all the way up to the 19, so he got 15 on that carry.
Okay.
And he got thumped there by Kason Hawkins, the senior. It's a big hit there.
And Hawkins was kind of slow to get up, too. I think they laid the lumber to each other, and he's going to take a breather. Big collision there.
Yeah, it looked like 3 on the carry there for Bennett. And again, you know, sometimes Kagan Ash brings so much attention that you can get some runs off some other guys because of the attention that Ash is going to always bring.
Yep. Bennett's going to pass. He's going deep. He's throwing to Ash. He's got Ash. Just overthrown. Oh, man. And then, of course, you get to see him have the ability to run a receiver route, too.
Yeah, and he just blew by the defender there in the slot. That was a slot fade, and so big play there by the defense, but, I mean, he had him, just overthrew him by half a yard to a yard there.
So 3rd down and 7. Hand off. Up the middle, it's Ash, and he's going to lose a yard. Man, don't see that a whole lot.
Yeah, the Overton line has done a good job of clogging running lanes. They haven't really, they had the 2 big runs clearly, but those are more bounce outs, right? They've done a great job of containing the initial run.
So now we've got back punting for Mount Enterprise. That's number 10, Aiden Alsup.
And I think that's Osborne back deep for the Mustangs.
Oh, close on the block. They were able to get it away, and it takes it takes
an Overton.
It's a pitch and wedge bounce, I'd say, back to the 45-yard line. So Overton's going to have great field position. They'll be in Mount Enterprise territory, 1st and 10 from the 45. Man, what a first couple possessions here, Jeremy. This has been an impressive job by Coach Lamance and his staff to be prepared and ready for this game.
Yeah, and to have the ball on the plus 45.
So it's going to be Holloman and company here on 1st and 10. He's going to pull on the quarterback read play. He keeps it up the middle. He breaks a tackle, still running. And a great run on 1st down up to the 25-yard line of Mount Enterprise.
Yeah, and Tanner Wilburn there saved the touchdown on that one.
And Holloman's been impressive.
Yeah, that was a 20-yard run by him. And just like that, they're on the verge of being in the red zone.
So 1st and 10 for Overton now. Officially at the 25. It's going to be another quarterback keep. He's going to break it outside this time. Holloman trying to break a tackle. Spin cycle. He's still on his feet. Oh, the ball loose, but I think he went out of bounds or he had it there. But that's that danger of the circle button, Jeremy.
There might have been a hold there. I think the Mount Enterprise player is looking at the white hat going, I'm not. You saw him tackle me, right? And he said, no,
hey,
I didn't
I will say, though, I like the way this game has been officiated. They've kind of let the kids play. We had 1 penalty on the movement. That's it.
Yeah. Ball's on the 10. That was a 15-yard run there. And, again, almost disastrous at the end, but thankfully ball goes out of bounds on the fumble.
So we've got – looks like the tailback Weir is back in next to Holloman. Clock rolling down. And it's going to be a handoff to Weir. And he's going to be taken down pretty quickly. I don't know if he gained anything.
Yeah, Bennett did a great job there on the penetration. Got a hold of the ankles.
I think he might have lost one if
short gain on the play. Take it down, goal.
They're going to say short gain there, but I don't know.
It looks like it's at the 11. I'm not sure how to 10 to the 11. It looks like a loss of 1.
Well, they've got it at the 9
Do they
here
have
in
it
the
at the
board, on the board here in the
But
stadium.
it looks like it's on the 11
It
if
does.
you look at it to me.
Yeah, I think they fixed it. They did
Okay.
fix it. So it was a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. So Holloman's in the gun. They're going to send the man in motion. He's going to fake it to that motion man, and he's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get maybe to the 10.
Now it's the 9. Now they're going to give him the 9.
Oh, they are going to give him the 9?
Yes, now they're going to give him the 9. So there's the 2 yards they didn't get the first time.
And we've seen that Overton's got a kicker in Furlow. So, they'll probably take points here if they don't score. And that could help them as right now Mount Enterprise is trailing by 1 score, but you get that 3. Now it makes it 9. So that would help you. Any points you can get to kind of counter that going for 2.
And now you're in a 2-back set here. I think they're going to split Weir out wide, so Weir stays in, and then that brings in Furlow to the backfield.
They're going to motion Weir in motion here. You're going to have a throw by Holloman. He's going to chunk it up, and there's no prayer there. That was one of those they're going to just throw it away.
So I watched it. Weir jet sprint and come out in the flat, and he tripped and fell, or he got knocked down. And so I think Weir was the initial option there, and when he didn't have him, and then the running back was kind of in that same spot, so they didn't have anywhere to go. So it was a good throwaway there.
Well, we'll see what they do. They haven't completely just said field goal yet.
Here it comes.
I think it's going to be. Yeah, here we go. While we got a minute here, we got see what Jaren's got some. He said Asher's ability to get yards after contact is what makes him so effective. I agree, definitely. Havin Jr. says, put 4 people on Ash at all times. Make someone else beat you. Well, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, some teams have tried that. But again, so far Overton's done a good job overall.
Furlow in. Oh, to the left. Did he get it in there? No good. Wide left on the field goal try. And so a big miss, a point opportunity for Overton, and they'll go back to Mount Enterprise. We also have Coach Matthew Wolford checking in from White Oak Roughneck territory. Hey, we have a crew going to White Oak tomorrow. Jaron and Jeremy Titsworth will be over there for Tatum and White Oak. So we'll have that game on NETSN Live. And thanks for checking in, Coach. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. Man.
It's been a fun, chaotic first quarter and a little bit.
And it's been a little defense here. I mean, we're seeing some, we saw some big plays. We've also seen some good defense.
So it looks like this ball is going to be marked right at the 15-yard line, it looks like. 20.
Yeah, do they put it where the hold is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. So first and 10 for Mount Enterprise here. 7:53 left here in the first half. Bennett is going to hand off to Ash. He's down over the right side. Ash has got a lot of room in front of him, and he's taken down from behind after he crosses the 40-yard line. Looks like that's Weir on the tackle.
Yeah, good tackle by Weir because he had broken Holloman. He kind of got him crossed up. And
I feel better tonight when I say there's a lot of green grass in front of him. There's actual grass.
Literally, yeah.
It's not turf.
So 21 on the carry there.
Usually I'm saying grass, but,
We mean turf. Yeah, or
turf.
we say the turf monster got him, and it's really not. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And this field, like most grass fields, has a little bit of a dome in the middle. So if you're looking at home and it seems like that's the truth.
Ash again, right side, looking for a hole.
Oh, face mask.
That's gonna be, he got turned.
I was going to say, I'm not sure how the only guy that saw that was, there they come. Okay.
Yeah.
They were having trouble getting him out of their pockets because that was a field.
I guess if you can't take him down, you got to get him down some way. Unfortunately, for Overton, that's going to cost them 15.
Yeah.
A big penalty there.
That was a big face mask. That one you can't argue.
No, when your head turns sideways, you just got to hoping that he's all right there. Looks like he's going to be okay over there on the side. And we got the face mask call.
Yeah, so the carry took him to looks like the 48. So he got 7 on the carry and then an extra 15 with the face mask.
So here we go now. The ball now in Overton territory. So first and 10, ball at the 37. Handoff, Alsop, and he gets met immediately and is tackled down for a loss. Great play by the Overton defense there.
Yeah, they were ready for that one.
It's like the tackle was led there by Brody Brown, number 17.
Well, we usually set out kind of a lineup here, and they run kind of a 3-4 defense, but with the threat of the run that Mount Enterprise brings, it's really like a 9. It's like a 4-5 with 2 corners.
Yeah, it's true.
There's no safety help. Nobody's deeper than 6 yards.
You got Bennett in the gun. He's got Alsop there. Bennett's going to run the quarterback keeper up the middle, drags a tackler. He's going to get up to the 31-yard line there on that run. So bring up a 3rd down now and about.
Ooh, they cut him back 3. They gave him the 33. That was a 7 on the carry.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it was closer to the 30-yard line, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Maybe his knee went down before.
Must have. Yeah, so ball's on the 33.
Okay, so 3rd and 6. They're going to shift over, and you got Ash in the gun with like 4 lead blockers there. And a great job, Overton, of getting some penetration. And Ash is going to be taken down and around the 30. Man, did you see the lead blockers there? How many? He had like 3 or 4 guys lead blocking.
Well, and I think the thing, the downside of having 4 lead blockers is, again, you've got all but 2 guys from Overton in the box. So if he doesn't hit the outside edge, there's not a lot of room. You almost want to go 4 wide.
Yeah, because you're bringing everybody in.
Right. You're
one D person could take out 2 or 3 of those blockers. And Ash is just going to go straight right, and he's got some room outside. There he goes. He stays in bounds somehow, and he's going to score. Wow, what footwork on the sideline for Keegan Ash.
Yep, the Kagan Ash Show.
Yeah, excuse me, Kagan Ash. Sorry about that.
I know, it's so hard. I want to say Keegan every time. I've had to sit in the mirror and say Kagan.
Well,
and he'll never correct you because he's such a nice guy. But, yeah, it is Kagan. But, yeah, he's in a –
Man, I thought he was going to be out of bounds over there. I thought he was going to settle for a first down. He said, no, I'm going to plant my foot and
I'm pretty sure the Overton defense thought the same.
So we've got a tie game here. 2-point conversion coming up here. Bennett in the gun for Mount Enterprise. He's going to run it straight ahead. Did he get? I don't think he got there. I think they stopped him, and he's going to be short. So no good on the 2-point. So we've got 5:27 left here in the first half. And it's a tie game here in Overton. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
There's something spooky going on at Stillwater RV Resort. Tales of old coming back to haunt the guests and the locals alike. Stillwater and the CDL Training Academy present the Haunted Bus Ride. Take a trip back to see the resort of old and witness the staff come to life to bring back souls that are so bold. If you dare try to ride, fright and fear will be by your side. For a mere $5, test your luck in hopes you don't get stuck. For 2 weekends only, come to Stillwater RV Resort if you dare.
And we are back here on NETSN as we're getting set for the kickoff here. We had a question, is Net crew going to be at the EF game in Wascombe? Unfortunately, we won't. Jaron answered that. I think there will be a crew from KMHT that will be there to do that one, but we will not be there tomorrow night. We've got a lot of games, but we don't have that one. It's going to be returned by Weir, and he's going to get across the 40 out to about the 42. That's about as close as we could ever be to a football game, Jeremy. I feel like right there in front of us. I feel like
one tip pass, it might land right in our lap, right? It's close.
Yeah, we have a really good slate tomorrow night, but we do not have that one. We have 9 games this week, 2 tonight, and then 7 tomorrow. So
yeah, you and I will be in New London, Texas for Buffalo at West Rusk.
There you go.
That's another tough one to say, right? West Rusk.
West Rusk.
Yeah, I want to say Wesk.
The West Rusk Raider when you put it all together. I feel like I'm Elmer Fudd. Yeah.
For sure.
Holloman, quarterback keeper, going to the left side. Stiff arm, but
what a
still
tackle.
Brought down. That was tackle made by number 15, Tanner Wilburn. He said, I'll take that stiff arm and give you a tackle out of it.
Yeah, great play by him. A loss of 1 on the carry. You know, I've been impressed with Holloman so far. So Ryland, the quarterback, and then there's also a number 3, Cash Holloman, probably related for sure. And
Cash Money.
Yeah. What a great name too, Cash, right? Yeah. So Ryland's really been in control of this
credit
offense.
card now, though.
There you go. That's true. Cash
they
App.
may not know it.
Maybe Cash App.
Cash App. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holloman steps back to throw, rolls to his right. He's got a man across the middle, open and caught. And if he could have stayed on his feet, he had a lot of room, but nice for Overton. This is big here. Overton's got to keep the momentum going. You know Mount Enterprise does get the ball to start the second half, so they need to score here and try to keep Mount Enterprise off the board. It's going to be Holloman. He's got some room outside. It's going to be pick up the first down. Oh, tackle out of bounds, and that close sideline there we talked about earlier, Jeremy.
Yeah, there's no room. If you're on the sideline, you got to have your head on a swivel. Rubio made the big tackle there. And
Harry Bellegard on the side of there got taken out by the whole tackle there.
Little friendly fire.
Got to be paying attention tonight. Our man KO is down there on the side somewhere. We had to make sure we mentioned to him earlier to stay focused. Oh, there he is. He's down there, and he's trying to stay way far away.
He said, I'm in the end zone. He's going to catch the Hail Mary at the half or something. But, yeah, it's a tight sideline, and you got to be ready because guys can come at any moment.
A little high snap. It's going to be Weir on the quarterback keeper. Or actually, he's lined up at quarterback there this time, and he'll get a couple of yards on first down. Yeah, Jaron's active tonight. I think he's missing being in a game tonight. We got him. We got him active. He said Ryland is the stud baseball player that took them deep into the playoffs last year.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm sure Jaron. I know Jaron's probably got his green shirt on tonight, his Overton, all his Overton gear on here.
Yeah. I talked to Holloman's grandmother before the game, and she was pretty excited. She said she's going to be cheering loud and hope she gets picked up on the mic out there.
Okay, all right. Well,
there you go.
Clock rolling down on the play clock. Weir again on the quarterback keeper.
Great job by Ash on the sniper in there, and then the finish by Bennett.
So we got the clock rolling now. 3 minutes ago. Now we got a third down and about 7 here, Jeremy. It's interesting now. They're kind of giving Holloman a break. He's over at receiver here for the last couple snaps.
You know, he does have 13 carries already.
They're trying to.
they can't wear the legs out too early.
I mean, you got to pay attention here. Some kind of, funky play.
He's got trickeration, a little end around on the throw. Yeah. If he was on the left side, I'd be worried about that little end around look. But
Weir's going to throw it to him. Holloman's over there open, and he plays defense.
And it's a good thing he did.
That was a great job as Coy Freeman over there on the outside had great position.
Yeah, Coy had him locked down. Coy was really almost the better receiver in that situation, and Holloman did a good job of knocking that away.
So now you've got the clock stopped is the only negative there.
Right.
Could have ran it down maybe to the 2-minute timeout here, but they're going to have to punt. Back punt for Overton will be number 2. That'll be Rylan Holloman.
And so the danger here is you got to pay attention because he could still run. It's
he drops it, and it gets a high punt away. We'll see which way it bounces. Great bounce for Overton. What a great bounce. It's going to roll inside the 5, about to the 4-yard line. That's one of those 50-50 balls, and if it goes the other way, it's just disastrous.
It's the roll, right? I mean, it's the land. Like, that ball lands a quarter turn different. That thing shoots back towards you, a rocket, right?
Man.
What a punt.
And so 2:13 left. No timeouts have been taken, so Mount Enterprise has all 3 timeouts, plenty of time. And if you're Mount Enterprise, you almost want to score with nothing left, right? Because you get the ball the second half. So if you can get down and score, and then you basically get an extra possession because you get the ball.
I saw an interview, again, an NFL guy, but I saw an interview with Kyle Shanahan, and he said this is what they call the middle 4. He says it's the most important 4 minutes of the game. The last 2 of the first half, the first 2 of the second. If you can get 2 possessions out of that, you win a lot more games than you lose. And so if they can do that here, it'll be big.
Bennett lines up in the shotgun there. He's in his own end zone. Hands off to Ash. Ash down the right side. There goes Ash. And Ash, the question is, will he catch him? And they're not going to. Touchdown, Mount Enterprise, 95 yards with a touchdown run for Ash.
Jeez,
wow. Buddy. Well, they scored quicker than probably they wanted to, but I mean, if you're Overton, is that better if they just let them score? I mean, you don't want to let them score, but
at least you get the ball back again, right?
Yeah.
I guess, if anything. But man,
wow.
95 yards.
Hey, that's a way to rack up yards quickly over there.
That's right. That's right. You can't do much better than 95, right?
Wow. So we got a 2-point conversion as the norm here. You got Ash way over there on the far side.
Brad, if I ran 95 yards right now, you're going to have to bring out
I don't know if I'd
stretcher,
make it 95 yards.
Man, I need some help.
They're going to give it to Alsup in the gun here on the point after. He looks like, I thought he might throw, and they've got him kind of cornered, and he's not going to make it. So they've got to stop and keep it a 6-point lead for Mount Enterprise. So after Overton starts 14-0, Mount Enterprise answers 20 in a row here. So we've got a 6-point game with a minute 57 left. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on NETSN. And we are back here on NETSN. We got Coach Butler from ARP checking in. got New Diana tomorrow night. Good luck to the Art Tigers over there against one of the schools we've also covered a little bit. The New Diana Eagles should be a good one. We were there a few weeks ago for a troop in New Diana. A little short kick fielded by Weir, and he's going to get to the 40, and that's about all he's going to get.
That was a big destructive of Wildcats there.
Destructive, there you go. Uh-oh. Got some displeased fans with the rep. I mean, maybe they should have blown the whistle a little bit quicker. I mean, I think that's what they're calling for there.
It's hard, though, when a player's still fighting for yardage and they're kind of leaning forward. It's tough. It is. There's a balance of protection, and then what if he squirts out of that? Then then you're mad because they blew the whistle too. It is. It's a tough job.
It's true.
There's a reason that it's easier to ref on the sideline up in the stands than it is on the field. It's a tough job. They got to watch 22 guys and see all kinds of different things and try to do their best to keep track of it all.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 41-yard line of the Mustangs here. We'll see if they can get something going here before the half ends. It's going to hand off to Weir straight up the middle, and he's going to get to the 45, a gain of about 4 on 1st down. So I think if you're Overton, again, you have 3 timeouts. You've got plenty of time. You don't want to get in too big a hurry, but you've got clock rolling here. They're going to need a couple of bigger plays, I think, some chunk yards here on this drive to move it up the field. Holloman pulls, and he's got Bennett all over him, and then you got a finishing hit.
That was a tough hit.
And Holloman is a little bit slow getting up there.
And that was an unfortunate one, right? Because Alsop's coming in to make the play, and then Bennett kind of slung him around to him. I don't think there was any intent there, but he definitely got rocked on that one.
Yeah, and he's still We've got a clock rolling down now. I don't know if they're letting it run. Are they just gonna, I guess, go into the half? That's a tough spot to be in because it's 3rd and
and book your next appointment at fairwayporthenderson.net.
And we are back here on NETSN as we have the timeout here is kind of wrapping up here, Jeremy. We'll have the halftime show. A shout out to Overton. They were just in the state finals in the band competition. There was a lot of, I don't know, did you keep up with? There's a lot of East Texas schools that did well.
I feel like I saw a few friends that are at different schools, and a lot of bands did well. I think Troop was in the state contest as well.
Yeah, you had Troop, West Rusk.
Yeah.
I think they won it. We'll see them tomorrow night, their band and Troop, and you had Beckville and Overton and a lot of great schools.
I'll tell you, that Carlisle band, we watched them last week. They were a lot of fun.
Carlisle was there as well.
Man, they've got a great precision march that they do, military style. And
this is going to be an end around here for Osborne, and he's trying to get up the field and gets tackled just shy of the 1st down, about a yard short here right at midfield. And that's probably going to be it at this point. I don't know if they'll do anything. They don't have to snap it, and I think they're content.
Oh,
well,
called a timeout.
So you're just going to take one shot? I don't know.
Interesting.
If you're going to take one shot and hope you get it or something, because I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what Coach Lemans has drawn up here. I'm curious to see what they do here.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting. It's risky, right? If you get the 1st down, then it's no big deal, right? But if you don't, and you get a quick tackle, you're giving a team like Mount Enterprise that can score in a hurry time left, right? I think if you let that run, Mount Enterprise is not stopping that clock. They're content.
Maybe he's content if he thinks if they throw it downfield,
enough time will come off. I don't know.
They do have one timeout left, so if they were able to get something and get down, they could attempt another field goal. We had that missed field goal earlier by Overton that they had chances to have points here. So we'll see. We'll see what they end up doing here.
This could be a quick kick too.
It
right?
could be.
You could run a quick kick, but it is 4th and 1. So
I don't know why you'd have called timeout if you're going to do that, though. And Holloman's going to throw it, a quick out, and it's caught on the sideline. That is number 8, Jacob Osborne. And he's going to run up and get the timeout with 2 seconds to go. Okay, so the ball will be spotted at the 37. That would be a 54-yard field goal. That would be a heck of a field goal for a high school kicker.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
now,
that's a long way.
if Brendan Aubrey's walking in the gate over there, that's a chip shot.
That's right.
But I think here maybe you throw one up and hope that nothing crazy happens, like an interception, run back.
I have my money on the fact that number 3 and number 10 for Mount Enterprise are going to be near the goal line in case that throw,
Because even if someone else intercepts it, hey, I'm going to toss it to my man, Mr.
right.
Hash here, Mr. Alsop.
Yeah.
But man, it's been a great one here so far. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure if you're watching this, Jeremy, while we got a second, tell everybody about what app they should have if they don't have it already.
Man, if you're a sports fan and you don't have the NETSN app, you are missing out. You can find it on the Google Play Store. You can find it on the App Store. It is a free app to download, which is the best part, right? And it has anything from our pick'ems. It's got polls. It'll have the tournament brackets when playoffs come around. You can click on a game that we're covering, and you can click the watch live, and it takes you directly to the YouTube link. You can get stadium directions. You can get score updates, all that for free.
And last play of the half. Maybe a deep throw for Holloman, and he's got intended receiver was Jacob Osborne, and incomplete.
He took a shot there on the throw. I believe that was 53, Ryan McKelvey, on the hit there as he released the throw.
Yeah, Holloman's probably ready to take him a break.
Yeah, he's got a little limp. Hopefully it's just a quick shot and he's okay.
So that's going to do it here for the first half. So we're going to go to halftime here as we've got a good one here in Overton as Mount Enterprise leads 20-14. They will receive the second half kickoff. So we're going to take a break and let you go enjoy the bands. If you're looking for the bands, make sure you stay here. These kids work all week. They've been going to all these marching contests, so give them some support tonight. We'll be back for stats and third quarter kickoff here in a little bit.
Christian Bowl and Kira Porter. The band is proud to continue the long-time tradition of precision military marching. And displayed their hard work yesterday when they competed in the UIS State Military Marching School. The band had their best performance of the year and brought home the trophy for 4th place in the conference 2A. At this time, we'd like to announce Van Bow and Tutor. Van Bow is Landon Hill.
And through.
And this year's band sweetheart is Kira Porter. And now the band members will be joined by the next generation of Mustang marching band. Our 6th grade beginner band students. Please watch as the combined band performs Michael Jackson's hit, Thriller. Winners of the week are Kayla Cheever from Belmont. High school band member of the week is Nicholas Andrews. Middle school member of the week is Bailey. Band director for my team, Rain Nicole. The Mighty Muffin Marching Band.
Some good stats.
Yeah, so again, we know the score is 20-14 here for Mount Enterprise. They have 305 total yards of offense, and all of that has been on the ground. For Bennett, he's 0 for 1. So they haven't thrown the ball much. They haven't really needed to when you have 305 rushing yards. Kagan Ash has 297 of that 305 with 3 touchdowns. And then Bennett has 10 and then Alsop has -2. And again, no receiving stats there. On the other side for Overton, Ryland Holloman is 5 for 9 for 67 yards. Rushing-wise, though, he has 146 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in the half. And then Weir has 17, and then late in that half, Osborne chipped in another 10. And then receiving-wise, again, 67 yards receiving total. So they've got right at 240 yards total offense to 305. So really it's been close, right? One penalty each. Not a lot of damage there. But really it's been the big play. Kagan Ash has had 3 big runs. But then on the other hand, so has Holloman, right? Holloman's had three runs that have been pretty big chunks, and so he's got 2 scores. So really, it's pretty balanced half. And again, I think that score of 20-14 shows that. And so both teams are back out here, and we'll be kicking off the second half in just a few minutes. And again, Overton is going to be kicking to Mount Enterprise. So that score there late in the half was big, and then Mount Enterprise getting the stop right there at halftime allowed them to keep the lead at 6. And now they're going to get the ball back and see if they can add to that total.
And I'm trying to choke down a very good pulled pork sandwich from the concession stand here in Overton. Very long lines. And so let Jeremy do a little stats while I get that choked down as we're ready to start the second half here.
Yeah, and again, 20-14. We thought we might have a lot more points, but it's not been without action. And so here we go for the kickoff. Again, you're going to have number 10, Furlow, is going to kick the ball, but he's looking for the ball. That's always important if you kick the ball.
It's hard to kick it when you don't know where it is.
Yeah. So they're going to bring everybody back over and talk about this. I wouldn't be super shocked if there wasn't some kind of trickeration
I was
here.
going to say, do they go back? Now they're down. Do they go back to onside kicking and try to steal a possession?
Yeah, maybe an onside or a super hard squib, right? Kick it at somebody and see if you can't get something out of it. Maybe not a direct onside, but something where you can get it. Maybe you get a big bounce like you did that one time and see if you can't steal a possession here.
We got Amber in the chat here. Says the band folks got home at 3 a.m. and now are going strong at the game. Good job, band. Yeah, shout out to the band. Also give a shout out to Amber. I coached Sean, a relative there of Amber, back in the day on the Warriors. So Amber, if you're watching, tuned in. Coach Brett here from the Warriors. Got lots of great video clips of Sean back in the day. Hope he's doing well. And makes me feel old when you've got one that you coached when they were, 8, 9, 10 years old, and now they're out of school and now maybe in college now, I believe, or maybe graduate. I'm not sure. It seems like it just was yesterday.
Listen,
so
I've got you beat. Maddie Smith is I believe the cheer coach for Overton. I taught Maddie when she was in 6th grade. And now she's a coach, and so that makes me feel pretty old as well. So, and again, I think that's an awesome thing, right, to get to see those kids as they grow up and get to see what they do. And so just an honor to be part of that. And, again, kind of that same thing here, right? We get the honor of showcasing these great athletes in their events, including band and cheer and drumline and all those different things. And so these kids put in a lot of hours, and it's not just the players in the field, right? It's the coaches and the teachers and the sponsors and the parents that put that time in as well.
Yeah, we're definitely getting an onside kick. He's 25 now,
okay.
Sean is. So
yeah, you are old.
And the bounce. Oh, there's that good bounce. It just didn't get there. They got that good hop there, and they just didn't have anybody.
I thought, and again, I was worried. I was like, why is Wilburn not grabbing it? But he kind of took the chance. It had a lot of steam on it, probably a little bit harder than he wanted to kick it. He was trying to get that big bounce. But, again, enough momentum to propel it out of bounds, and then we should get a kick out of bounds penalty as well.
And I got
unless it got touched.
No, I got some good good video. Even back in the day, I was doing streaming. This was just my team that I was coaching. So I've got some nice videos of Sean and my cousin's boy Jay and all the whole team.
That's cool.
It was a cool. Even before I had kids, I was coaching. So I had lots of time on my hands then. I don't know where my time goes now.
To this.
It does. A lot of great high school football here.
That's
First and 10 for my Enterprise. Bennett's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off to Ash, straight up the middle, and he bounced off the first tackler, and he's going to bust it outside here, and he's still going in one hand. He's just dragging tacklers, Jeremy. Goodness gracious, that should have been a loss, and Ash turned it into a big gain.
Gets the ball all the way. Looks like the 20-yard line, maybe the 19 if they're being 19 to be nice.
Man, he ran into the defender. That was Espinoza that hit him originally and just bounced straight backwards 3 yards. And then it's like, well, that's not open. I'm just going to go around the outside. And then he was very loose with that ball, Jeremy. I mean, it was a little scary. The coach probably lost some hairs or gained some gray hairs there.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach Ponder is not a fan of the was kind of waving that ball around, but it worked out for him. And so
no gain on the play. So Alsop gets no gain.
I think that's a generous spot. I thought he lost a couple.
Because he kind of moved his momentum back forward again, so I'm surprised they didn't.
Play action. Bennett's looking for Ash across the middle and a touchdown. Ash with a touchdown catch of 21 yards.
So if you can't do it on the ground, you might as well do it in the air, right?
Yeah, I mean. So he's looking to throw one next, I guess.
Yeah, you might as well. You got to return a kick or a punt, right, to get the trifecta. But a great play there, great play design, and ball just over the reach of the linebacker there. Perfect pass, and Ash catches it on the run for the score.
So we've got a 2-point conversion attempt for Mount Enterprise here. And let's see, Ash is in the vicinity of the ball. We'll see if he gets it. Looks like he will take the snap here in the Wildcat formation. He's going to take it left. He's got the corner. He lowers his shoulder, and he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Overton tried to string him out, but didn't quite string him out far enough there.
Yeah, and again, you got to hope to contain him. It's really hard to stop him. And
so with 10:38 left here in the third quarter, Mount Enterprise strikes first here in the second half. They now lead 28-14. Be right back here on NETSN.
We have gone insane here at CDL Training Academy. Get your CDL fast for only $2,900. How can we do this?
Because we're a crazy boys.
Get down to Henderson now. Call or click today to get your CDL.
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here in Overton, Texas. It's not quite as big as a shootout as we thought so far, Jeremy, but it's been some nice offensive plays from both teams.
Yeah, it has. And again, Overton's right in this thing, right? They get a score here, and it's a 7-point game, and you're in it.
Rubio with the pooch kick, fielded by Overton, just shy. It's weird, just shy of the 40. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like they may give him the 40.
Yeah, it was kind of
he might have been down a little before the 40, but we'll see. It looks like they're running out to the 40. So
he was going to give him the 43.
Is that NFL where they just he didn't get touchdowns, so he's going to get the extra yards? But no, I think this is a big drive for the Mustangs here. I know it's just 2 scores, but with a Mount Enterprise offense, you just can't get too far behind here.
Yeah, and when you get behind, you tend to make mistakes because you're trying to force it.
Holloman airmails that one incomplete, intended for the receiver. That's Ivan Ransom.
Yeah, and he had him open. He just put it a little bit up there. Sometimes coming out of the half, you get a little juiced, right, and you kind of airmail that first throw, and so hopefully he'll settle in here.
So we got 2nd down and 10 for Overton here. Again, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel tonight. And it'll help us out, and we'd love to get you on the board here at NETSN. Holloman up the middle. Holloman's got room. Holloman breaks it outside. Is he going to get there? Just tackled out of bounds.
I think that was Rubio that came out of there, had a great angle on him there.
Great play by Holloman. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Mustangs. Ball's going to be around the 5 or 6 yard line there. We'll see where they're
going 7.
They're going 7. Okay, so I was close. The 7 yard line. So 1st and goal from the 7.
So 53 yards on this scamper.
Just what Overton needed. They needed to get something right there, especially with that Mount Enterprise attack. You've got to stay with them, and so we had to go around the window there to see that.
Both were leaning over to look.
Handoff, Weir up the middle.
Oh, they had him bottled early.
With it, and he just kind of bided his time and found a little bit of crease, and he's close to the end zone. I think he may be tackled the 1. But yeah, that was a good job by Weir. He kind of got clogged up there behind his own lineman and just kind of waited for them to clear space.
He's grabbing his ribs there. He doesn't look like he's feeling too well. He took a shot there.
Okay, so we got Furlow's going to check into the game here at tailback.
A little bit of a size difference between Furlow and Weir there, about probably 40 pounds or 30 pound different there, but I'm expecting this to be Holloman.
Holloman will take the carry, and he's going to get into the end zone for the Overton touchdown. So a 1-yard touchdown run for Holloman. And so they'll cut the lead to 8, and that, I'm assuming, since it is still they're on time, are they going to kick or are they going to go for 2? Now, this will be interesting. They've kicked the first 2 scores, and it looks like now they may start playing Mount Enterprise's game here and go for 2.
And this is great if you get it, but then if you don't, you're like, man, now we're down 8, right? And then you're almost forced to the next time. So this is kind of a gamble here.
Holloman in the gun. He's going to drop back to pass. He got a nice little pass over to the left, caught for the 2-point conversion, caught by number 8, Jacob Osborne.
Yeah, great route there. He sold the inside move and then broke back to the outside and fooled the corner on that play and got himself open, and now it's 28-22.
So with 9:36 left here in the third quarter, Mount Enterprise lead is cut to 6. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on the SN as Overton is set to kick off.
It looks like he's lining up again for that onside, right?
I think as long as they're behind, Jeremy, I think they're probably going to try these. I mean, last time it was one player being there away from getting it. So, and you know, Mount Enterprise is still lining up Ash back there. It's interesting, but you could see them fake the onside and kind of kick it sideways over in this blank area at some point. They're going to do the onside. Takes a bounce. Mount Enterprise fields it at the 40-yard line, fielded by number 5 there, Coy Freeman. Good hands there by Freeman.
Yeah, and great job by Freeman to get down quick, right? Because there were a whole herd of Mustangs coming there.
Once that ball is touched, doesn't matter where it's fielded then. So
yeah,
obviously
that ball went off the helmet of the guy on the front line, and
man, it could have gone anywhere. That bounce, they got fortunate there. And we got Neo's line, 50-21, says, looking like Carlisle versus Mount all over again. What do you think about that? Is that a good comparison? You were there.
It's not a bad comparison. I would say that's right. I think, again, what hurt Mount Enterprise was the quarterback run of Ibarra, and so I think you're seeing the same thing here with Holloman, right? So I would agree with that.
Bennett keeps it up the middle, bounces off tacklers, dragging some tacklers. He's going to get about 3 on first down. I like the keeper. You got to keep them honest, the defense honest there.
Yeah. And again, I think you've got a 9-man box, right? And so you've got to do something. Again, I would love to see Mount Enterprise spread it out a little bit more. Maybe go to a 3-wide set or a 4-wide, have some room.
Bennett hands off to Ash. Cuts it back outside. He's got drugged down. Great tackle on he's going to put on his highlight reel. Look, look, I just one-on-one tackle.
Yeah. He might have 9,000 some yards in his career, but not that one.
I got Kagan Ash, and I tackled him in one.
That's right. It was a great play. Yeah, Clymer did a great job grabbing on and hanging on.
So 3rd down and 11 here for Mount Enterprise. This is a huge play right here, and you see how big it is. There's a Mount Enterprise timeout early in this second half. So we're going to take it with them. 8:18 left here in the third quarter. Mount Enterprise up 28-22. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
There's something spooky going on at Stillwater RV Resort. Tales of old coming back to haunt the guests and the locals alike. Stillwater and CDL Training Academy present the Haunted Bus Ride. Take a trip back to see the resort of old and witness the staff come to life to bring back souls that are so bold. If you dare try to ride, fright and fear will be by your side. For a mere $5, test your luck in hopes you don't get stuck. For 2 weekends only, come to Stillwater RV Resort if you dare.
And we are back here on NETSN for a big 3rd down and 11 for Mount Enterprise. They're not hiding anything. It's going to be Kagan Ash in the backfield, the Wildcat. He's going to take the snap and run right side looking for a hole. And he finds a little bit of a crease, but he's taken down at the 45, 5 yards short of the first down marker. So you've got 4th down and 5. What do you do, Coach Diamond?
Man, on the minus 45.
This is tough. I mean,
yeah, this is in that risky zone, right? I think if I don't have Kagan Ash, I'm punting this 100%. I think if I have Kagan Ash, I might.
Or do you could use him and pin him if you.
Yeah, quick kick it here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he can kick. He does everything else.
That's right.
He probably does the dishes, takes out the trash for you.
That's right.
Whatever you need him to do.
This kind of looks more like, man, I don't know.
Yeah. And they're going to go for it off the right side. Ash with a burst of speed to the corner, and he's going to get it. Wow.
He's just incredible.
He had like a next level speed there. It was like he was on a mission on that run. He didn't wait. He just took it.
It was 4th and 5, right? And he almost I think he got 10, maybe even 11. It was close.
Yeah, he just hit that corner with some speed.
So it looks like they're going to mark him on the plus 47. So he got 8 on the carry.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. And Bennett's going to keep it this time. And I think there was a power struggle for who was going to get that handoff, Jeremy. I wasn't sure who was going to take it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that either. Yeah, I don't think.
It's like they both were going to run down the field with it simultaneously.
Yeah, it's like the option, except they're both holding it. Not really. Normally, it's not prescribed that way. That's not usually the way you want to do it.
No, not at all. So 2nd down and 8. Bennett in the gun. He's going to play action. Looking down the field. He's going to Ash, and it's caught. Touchdown, Mount Enterprise. 44-yard touchdown pass to Kagan Ash.
Well, he's got 3 on the ground. Might as well try for 3 in the air, right?
Jeez,
that's
Louise,
2.
what a catch and a throw from Bennett on the money.
I was going to say that was a dime, right? Or as the kids would say, that's a dot. That's what my son says all the time when I throw a good pass to him in the yard. He says, Dad, that was a dot.
Well, what they did is they heard our halftime talk, and you said that they didn't have any yards passing, Jeremy.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, not so fast. We're going to fix that right now.
That's right.
And looks like they are going to line up and go for 2 here. We got a couple of chat here. We got Ash is averaging 16 yards per carry, and then we got
it was 21-2. It was 21 at halftime. 21.2.
He's had a couple that were not as good this half. It's going to be Ash straight up the middle, lowers his shoulder, and I don't think he got in. They're going to say short, no good. So Mount Enterprise stopped on that one. So we'll score now 34-22 with 6:43 left here in the 3rd quarter. Stay with us. We got a lot left here on NETSN.
That was a big stop by Hawkins there. Yeah, you're right.
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Smith, Jeremy Diamond here in this this battle between two really good football teams, and nothing short of what we expected here. But I think you were mentioning as we were going off to break a minute ago, I think the stops that Overton has got on that 2-point now, it kind of puts them ahead of the game now.
Yeah.
Because they got the two. A little onside kick and fielded. Great job by Overton. That was number 25 on the field there, Wyatt Mosley, the freshman.
And kind of a brave deal by a freshman there because he didn't even let the ball get 10. He said, I'll take it at 9.
He's like, it's open, I'm going to take it.
That's
I'm
right.
confident. And so great field position for Overton now. And that ball is going to be spotted on the Mount Enterprise side of the 49. So in enemy territory to start for the Mustangs.
I'm going to make a prediction here. I'm going to bet that Holloman has the ball a lot this drive. It's probably not a reach there, right? I think
that's about saying really like Ash is going to have it a lot on the other side.
That's right.
Holloman drops back the pass. He's got pressure coming. He's trying to get away and get rid of it, and he does, but it's complete and caught. What a catch, number 1. That's Ransom. He's still on his feet. They got a first down out of that. What a play.
I think he was trying to throw that away, Brett. I don't even think he was trying to throw it to his guy.
Ransom said, hey, you're throwing that up. I'll take that ball and run with it.
And I believe it's right out of first down, too. Yeah, it's
first
39.
Down.
So
wow, what a play.
Catch. Man.
Unbelievable. What a Hallman to Ransom, man.
And he was in big trouble because he was 20 yards behind where he snapped. I mean, that was a 30-yard throw that went 10 yards, right?
Yeah, that's a huge play. Not only positive this way, but it would have been really negative the other way. So that's a huge play for Overton. And Holloman did it again. He's trying to drop back the pass. He's throwing deep. He's got a man on the side. Good coverage and a lot of contact. They're letting him play. That was intended out there for number 8, Osborne.
And Jay Swebb said, not today, sir, not today.
It was good coverage.
Yeah, it was.
Man, if you're not watching this game tonight, what are you doing?
Yeah. Listen, you need to text all your friends. Let everybody know that you are missing a heck of a game.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm here. This has been a great contest. Both teams, we love both of these programs, and hopefully we're able to follow them throughout the playoff season on NFHS. So we have plans to do so. And it's going to be a handoff to Weir. Takes off of one tackle, and then he breaks through a little bit, but I think he's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to give him much. If they do, maybe one. They're going to say the 39.
Yeah, that's where they've been, so they didn't give him anything.
Yeah. And he was honestly lucky to get that.
Yeah, he
was met behind the line.
And again, hats off to him. I mean, really, both teams' runners tonight have been hard to break down with first contact, right? They haven't gone down quick.
And back to pass. Holloman steps up in the pocket, throws, and, there was a lot of contact on the sideline there.
And that was Coy Freeman.
Freeman, I don't know. That could have been a flag. Jeremy, what do you think there? You got a better view than I did.
Yeah, so I think the thing that is going to help Freeman is he didn't pull him, right? He didn't twist him. I think if he had grabbed and twisted, he'd have been in trouble. He was in a good spot there. And, he's got the right to the ball. And so I think as long as you don't get that left hand and kind of, twist the receiver away, you're going to get away with that one.
Okay.
It was close. You could have seen it go either way.
4th and 10 now. Huge play here.
And sometimes that call happens because you're on the Overton sideline, right? Like the team, they're like, whoa, and the ref's like, you're right. And so no foul there.
Well, they've been consistent. They've let him play tonight. Holloman, he's got pressure coming from behind. He's got to get rid of it. He gets hit as he throws. He's got a man open.
Now that should be contact in the end zone. I'm not sure how that's not a flag.
And incomplete.
That one definitely should have been a flag.
And there's not going to be one, and so it'll be turnover on downs. A great effort by Holloman to get that away, and intended for Ransom.
Yeah, I'm with the Overton fans on that one. That should have been a call. Freeman had a hand on one arm to keep him from reaching up, and then he came over the top of him. I'm not sure how that's not a flag. Again, the Wildcats are going to take that, right? But they got away with one there, and if I'm an Overton Mustang fan, I'm frustrated because that should have been a penalty.
Yeah, that's tough. That was a big play too.
It was.
So now Mount Enterprise will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line here.
And this is huge.
Yeah.
Right, because if Mount Enterprise scores here, this is not in a good spot, right? So if you're Overton, you have got to get a stop.
Mm-hmm. Bennett in the gun. Gonna hand off to Ash on the right side. Ash goes around the corner, and there goes Ash.
Oh, and Alsop got away with a hold.
And that is a touchdown. 61-yard touchdown run for Kagan Ash. And they are not happy about that because I think this Overton sideline saw the same thing you did, Jeremy.
It was a pretty bad hold.
The hands were up. And what do you say about that?
That's the telltale sign that you're guilty. You might as well put a neon sign that says, I did it. But again, the refs are, like you said, the refs are letting him play. Wow. Initially, he was fine. The block was good initially, but as Ash got closer, the corner tried to get away, and Alsop got away with a little wrap on it. Yeah.
Man,
I don't know what to say about
another
that.
long run. So let's see. They're going to go for 2 again here. Let's see. You've got Bennett and Ash split in the backfield. Snap's going to go to Bennett. He's going to throw a little fade, and it's caught. Did he get his feet in? He did. 2-point good. What a catch.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Alsop on the reception there of the 2-point conversion. Great catch by Alsop, man. Whoa.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Again, to get a foot down at all and to keep possession is pretty incredible.
And a great throw by Bennett. 4:54 left here in the third quarter. Mount Enterprise extends their lead 42-22. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Your vehicle is one of the biggest investments you'll make, and at Fairway Ford, we're committed to keeping you on the road. Our service technicians are experts in all aspects of every vehicle we put our customers in. And with our mobile service, you can stay safely where you are. Our team comes to you to fix whatever issue you're having. Learn more and book your next appointment at fairwayfordhenderson.net.
And we are back here on NETSN as Mount Enterprise is set to kick off here. That will be number 17 on the kick. That is Rubio. And he's going to boot it deep, and it kind of maybe caught him off guard. Over the Overton player's head, and it's fielded around the 2.
It's dropped in the end zone.
And it's live ball, and
did
it go out of bounds? Is that a touchback, or is it a safety?
Well, he had possession.
Did he ever have it? I don't know if he had.
Maybe he didn't have it. Ooh, that's tough.
He muffed it, and then he never had it really. So that's honestly that's the best thing that could have happened for Overton in that situation, because I mean it could have been bad.
Aiden Alsop was half a step away from a touchdown of his own there.
Man, oh man, that was so close.
Are we? I mean, yeah. The only thing that helps him there is not ever having possession of it, right? But, man, that was close.
So if you muff it, you just the whole plan is, Jeremy, to continue to muff it through the back of the end zone.
The crazy part is you muffed it and you still get it to 25. To me, that should be a 21.
Yeah,
nobody else.
That's true. So first and 10 Overton, high snap. Holloman's able to corral it, and then he is met by a bunch of Wildcats there.
Yeah, that was led by number 55, R.J. Roberts, there on the tackle.
And Bennett's been around the ball a lot. I know he was leading the team in tackles, but he's been very impressive tonight. He has been, if not involved in a lot of these plays, he's been right there in them.
Yeah, so it looks like a loss of 1 on the carry there. Yeah, he has. Bennett's been.
And he's only a junior. He'll
highly
be returning.
effective on both sides of the ball.
A lot of players on this team are graduating from Mount Enterprise, a strong senior class, but players like Bennett, those are key pieces they'll return next year. Holloman, catch it,
what a catch!
Throw, and a fight for yardage there. That was is that Ransom again, I believe, on the catch. I think so.
It was Ransom, yeah.
A great catch for Ransom. And it's going to be marked down at the 33-yard line. So a good spot, I think.
Yeah. So 9 on that catch.
So now you got 3rd down and 3 or 2?
2, I think.
2, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, should be 2.
Okay. So they got to get to the 35. for the first here. See what Overton does here. Holloman. He's going to keep it off the left side. He's met, and I think he's going to get enough to get there. Forward progress is going to get him to that 35. Little extra hit there, and I think Coach Leymans is wanting that late hit, as they've gotten a couple of late shots on Holloman. And I don't know if it's the refs not. I mean, that you got to blow your whistle there. If you're going to give him the forward progress and he's going back, you've got to get that whistle blowing.
Yeah, and they're going to give him out to the 36 and give him 3. Yeah, and it looked like multiple players had a little extra for, yeah, it wasn't just one, but yeah, there were several players that got a little extra shot in there. And again, tempers are going to flare if it doesn't get under control.
Holloman throws, got a man open. Come on, what a catch! That's Osborne across the middle. Great concentration for the first down. Wow. It almost like it went in slow motion for a second, Jeremy.
Yeah, he bobbled it
and just was able to corral it in a much-needed play for the Overton Mustangs right there. Wow.
39 yards on the reception there. Yeah, great play. It was almost bad, and then it went good, right? A little bobble, and then able to snag it and get a few extra yards all the way down to the 25.
So 1st and 10, Mustangs. Holloman will keep it himself. He calls his own number, and he's taken down.
You might call in with call in an ice bath or 3, right, and some rest. Yeah, he's going to be beat up tonight, but again, he's run well all night long.
I do have the extra day of rest this week, since they don't have a game tomorrow. Little screen play. Oh, and just dropped by the receiver, Ransom.
Yeah, a little bit low. I think he saw the footsteps coming. There were a couple of guys coming from the inside out that were much bigger.
Yeah, and it may not have gotten much yards anyway.
That's true.
Because I don't think he would have. He caught it right at the line, or
yeah, that would have been one of those shoestring catches, right at the tips of your fingers. So he might not have gotten much out of it. So we'll reset here.
So 3rd down and 8 officially here.
Ash is coming in hot.
Yeah, he got it. He got the receiver open.
And Rubio got away with a tug. Rubio had a hold of a jersey there.
We got a flag on the far side for something.
It might have been offsides on Ash. I'm not sure.
Well, he was there fast.
He was hot in pursuit, yeah. So either he jumped a perfect snap count or he was offsides. There it is.
Yep, he was offsides. So that will be 5 yards. That'll give him a redo there, and definitely a little bit easier 3rd down. So it'll be 3rd and 3 now. So you've got Weir in the backfield with Holloman. Holloman's going to keep off the right side, and he's going to get enough for the first. Great run by Holloman. Just kind of ran behind his big boys up front, powered for the first.
Yeah, and a tackle there by number 12, Harry Belgart, there on the backside there.
So now Overton, they're trying to punch this one in. They're in the red zone looking for some points. Holloman looks left. He's going there. There's 2 receivers over there. I didn't even see that one. Touchdown. What a catch.
Yeah, that was Osborne. I think number 6, Landon Hill, was kind of being the decoy.
I couldn't see Osborne. He came out of the corner.
He came from the slot. He ran a corner route there, and a 13-yard touchdown catch.
Yeah, that was part of my vision that was skewed there, and I was straight looking at Hill. I never even saw Osborne come down there. I saw him throw it. I'm like, oh, they messed the route up because they miscommunicated. And then he comes in the picture, and I was like, oh, okay. Well,
they've been effective on that slot route, breaking to the outside, kind of stemming in and then kicking back out, and it's been effective twice, and that time for a touchdown.
Holloman. Oh, he just threw that one down. Now, there was some contact there. They're not going to get a flag, but that'll be a no good on the 2-point conversion. So With 1:16 left here in the third quarter, Overton cuts back into the lead. Mount Enterprise still up 42-28. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Your vehicle is one of the biggest investments you'll make, and at Fairway Ford, we're committed to keeping you on the road. Our service technicians are experts in all aspects of every vehicle we put our customers in. And with our mobile service, you can stay safely where you are. Our team comes to you to fix whatever issue you're having. Learn more and book your next appointment at fairwayfordhenderson.net.
And we are back here on NETSN. And evidently, while we were at break, there was a personal foul on the Overton Mustangs, and they'll now be kicking from the 25. And that's going to change, well, it may not change the strategy. It makes it a little harder for the onside kick. I mean, you onside kick, now you're going to give Mount Enterprise a really, really short field. Not that it super matters, but we'll see what they decide to do here.
Yeah, this one's a tricky one. I might even look how. I mean, I don't know. You got Ash deep, but there's kind of a hole here around the 50. If you could pooch one high enough,
yeah,
you might be able to get somebody down there. Hopefully, one of the guys from Mount Enterprise doesn't call fair catch. I don't know. This is a tough one.
Well, Furlow's lined up, and there you go. There's your pooch, and is it going to? Oh, if he could have got it to stay a little bit more in bounds, that would have worked out really well. But that'll be a flag there on the kick out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like it's about the 37, 38-yard line where it went out.
So they'll mark it up 5. So, yeah, 1st and 14 now. So, yeah, 1st and 14 now.
Oh, false start there on the right guard.
Oh, man. And if you're Overton right now, you hear the crowd starting to get back in it. And it's going to back them up. Now they are at the 36-yard line. Man.
19.
So
that's a long way to go.
I mean,
but again,
Overton has to.
You have to get a stop here. Yeah, this is what you want, right? You want to force him in long. This is a chance to keep him in long. You got to get a stop here. Again, Ash is the only one in the backfield, so we know where the ball is going to go. What does it do after it gets to his hands is the question.
Here we go, Ash coming over here to the left side, looking for a hole. He finds one, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe an extra yard.
He almost got face mask there.
His jersey is it's a little bit of a green color there.
Yeah. So he picked up 10 on that one.
Yeah, that's a good pickup there. So 3rd and 9. That's a good solid play on that 2nd and long.
But again, it's still 3rd and long, right? I mean, you got him behind the sticks here. So now if you're Overton, you have got to make a play here.
And I think they're going to let that run down to the end of the quarter. So we are through 3 quarters here in Overton. And we have a 42-28 lead for Mount Enterprise. We'll be back for the 4th quarter right here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise and moments are made.
They're still on his feet. Come on, let's go, still on his feet.
From the buzzer beaters to the game winners, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story. From the streets to the stadiums.
We're going all the way.
Your favorite athletes. Your teams.
Ford breaks some tackle. Oh my gosh.
Your passion. All in one place. New games, live shows.
Here he goes. He's got some blockers.
This is the future of sports media.
There he goes. Quick up into the secondary.
This isn't just a network. This is a movement.
Oh, he ran over the defender.
Welcome to NETSN Game On.
And we are back here on NETSN. Fred Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here. As we are in the fourth quarter. And we have a good one here tonight. It's going to be Ash. Going to keep it right side. They're trying to string it out. There he goes. He breaks through the hole. Ash. Oh, a little juke move.
What a cutback.
What a move. He's going to jog his way into the end zone for the Mountain Enterprise touchdown.
Man.
54-yard touchdown run for Ash. Wow, that move.
That's a backbreaker, too.
Goodness, that move he just made in the sidelines. It wasn't anything crazy, just a little stutter, and just made Overton's players look the other direction.
Well, you had a wall of Mustangs moving in one direction, and he just cut back against the grain, and somebody didn't get their hips flipped, and they got the grass monster grabbed a hold of him, and Ash went undisturbed in the end zone.
Man, what a move. He is special.
He is.
Feel blessed that I'm able to call one of his games here. Bennett back to pass in the 2-point. Throws it to the corner.
Just out of all 6
incomplete. Yep, a little bit too hot. So with 11:48 left here in the game in Overton, Mountain Enterprise extends their lead back to 20. They lead 48-28. Be right back here on NETSN.
Texas, it's football season. The lights, the crowds, rivalries. Every Friday night is game day, but here at CDL Training Academy, when it comes to your future, every day is game day. Just like on the football field, success behind the wheel of a motor vehicle takes discipline. That's right. Focus. That's right. And safety. That's right. That's why we don't just train drivers, we train champions of the road. That's right. And here's the win and play. We're a TPST certified school. That means when you're ready, you don't have to wait for the state. You can test right here in-house. No delay of games, no flags on the field, just results. That's right. If you're ready to stop sitting on the sidelines and start moving your career forward, the season starts now. Get trained, come on. Get tested, come on. Get on the road with a career that pays like a championship win. That's right. Don't wait till next season. Come on. Call CDL Training Academy today and start your CDL journey.
And we are back here on NETSN. I'd like to take a second to thank all our sponsors for our football coverage this season. We've got Azalea Orthopedics. We have CDL Training Academy. We have our Fairway Ford out of Henderson, the Brook Hill School, and also our newest sponsor, the Stillwater RV Resort, where Jeremy, if you are looking for something to go Halloween and you want to be scared, you want a haunted bus ride through Stillwater RV Resort.
Listen, if you've ever been a kid in a bus, you could probably be scared anyway, right? And then you're going to add to it. It's haunted on purpose.
Yeah.
Right? There's some buses I rode in as a kid that I think were haunted on accident.
And we'll play it probably again before the game's over, so check out the commercial. Go check them out. It's $5 per person, and they got a good deal going on. They're one of our newest sponsors. We welcome Stillwater RV Resort to the NETSN family.
Yeah.
So Overton will take over 1st and 10 now, and they are at their own 37-yard line here. Holloman looking for a hole, and somehow he found some yardage, but I don't know how. He stuck through and got it.
Ash came in there and finished the tackle there. Holloman's he's just been beat up all night.
That poor guy, man.
Well, he doesn't look right. Hopefully he's okay, but I don't like the shake of the head.
Yeah. So a short gain of 1 there for Holloman, and he took that really big shot there at the end of the play. So 2nd down now for Overton. Holloman looks right. He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver there, open and caught for a gain of a couple. That pass was caught by Landon Hill, number 6 of the Mustangs. So 3rd down and 7 now for Overton. And Jeremy, I know it's crazy, but we got some hoops coming up. We get to start doing some hoops. We'll have probably here in the next couple weeks, we'll have basketball and football going on for several weeks here coming up in November.
Talk about a pace change, right? I mean, the pacing of football and the space between the basketball is such a different thing. Right? You almost have to fine-tune your color commentary and your play-by-play to change it up there, right?
Yeah. Holloman back to pass. Throws. He's got a man across the middle. Open. Caught! He is going to score. Touchdown, Overton. Osborne on the catch from Holloman.
60 yards on the touchdown catch.
Wow, much needed quick.
Osborne just likes to bobble a little bit to add some intrigue to the catch.
I don't know. It's like
he did it again. He says, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and catch it.
What a catch. We got the Overton Mustang flag here getting run up and down the, I would say track, but there's no track here, up and down the grass. That's the weird part. I think that's why it's
true.
Stadium.
Yeah, there is no track.
There's no track here.
It does make it interesting.
You usually have that extra, 6 to 10 lanes of space, and
that's right.
You don't have that. Let's see what Overton looks like. They're going to go for 2. They've kind of gotten themselves in that situation here. And 2 points would cut this to 12. But you got to assume that if Mount Enterprise scores, they're going to go for 2. So you kind of have to continue to stay on pace with them. So Holloman's going to line up in the gun. He's going to take a run to his right, trying to get the corner. He's not going to get there. Great tackle.
Wilburn there. Tanner Wilburn on the tackle, and a great job stopping the 2-point conversion and keeping it at 14.
So with 9:58 left here in the game, Mount Enterprise leads now 48-34. If you're looking for a haunted bus ride, hey, check this one out.
There's something spooky going on at Stillwater RV Resort. Tales of old coming back to haunt the guests and the locals alike. Stillwater and the CDL Training Academy present the Haunted Bus Ride. Take a trip back to see the resort of old and witness the staff come to life to bring back souls that are so bold. If you dare try to ride, fright and fear will be by your side. For a mere $5, test your luck in hopes you don't get stuck. For 2 weekends only, come to Stillwater RV Resort if you dare.
And we are back here on NETSN. The kickoff fielded by Ash at the 20. That's dangerous that they let him take it, but he is undercut with a big tackle in the open field. Looks like that's number 50 of the Mustangs. That is Colton Steincypher. Okay, so make sure we just showed you the commercial, Haunted Bus. Help us out. If you go over to the Haunted Bus sometime and you go do it, tell them NETSN sent you. Tell them that you saw it on NETSN, that we sent you that way. Hope everyone that really likes that stuff goes and checks them out, because they are a supporter of high school sports in East Texas by supporting us.
Yeah, and again, that allows us to do what we do and provide it to you for free. And so those sponsors, they allow us to keep cost at free to you. Again, our app, following us on YouTube, right, going to our website, all of that is happening for free because of great sponsors.
Exactly.
And we're so thankful for
And
them.
if you are interested in your school being covered more and getting more coverage, we do need sponsors for that. So reach out to us and see if we can get something worked out. It's going to be all zip around the left side, and there's a little bit of room. He turns the corner and picks up about 2 or 3 yards. Looks like going to be about 3.
Looks like they gave him.
They give him 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so they gave him 4. So a nice spot there is up to. So it's going to be Ash in the gun. He's going to take it around the right side, looking for a hole. Ash breaks the first initial tackle, jukes a man out down the sideline. Ash still going through tackles, and man, you almost, as a coach, if you're Coach Ponder, do you want your man just to step out of bounds and not take those unnecessary hits?
Tough. Yeah, great play there by Brody Brown on the tackle.
But man, when you're that valuable to your team, like, he could have avoided that hit altogether, and maybe he got an extra yard or 2 out of it, but that's probably it.
So 31 on the carry.
I just think he's that kind of competitor, Jeremy. He just
I don't think he can. He can't do it.
It's just
right?
that What is it like? I'd say like Michael Jordan taking the foot off the gas and any point in the game. Like he's just that kind of guy.
Did you see his comment about rest? He said, "Why do you rest? You only playing 2.5 hours a night.
Yeah.
What are you doing the rest of the day?"
And Bennett straight up the middle and a nice run for the first down by Bennett. And man, that right there just shows like you got all these folks just watching 3. You know, that's one of those things we saw. The guy that commented earlier put 4 guys on Ash. Well,
that's why you can't. Yeah,
because then you've got Bennett, who's a great athlete himself.
Yeah, picks up 13 on a run up the middle because everybody chased the shiny object, right? It's like a cat in a red light. Like it starts moving and the cat goes running and misses the true target.
Yep. So Ash will take the snap. He's going to straight go to the left, following Bennett his blocker, cuts up the field. There goes Ash, bounces off the first tackler, tries to get tripped, but he's into the end zone for the Mount Enterprise touchdown. 21-yard touchdown for Kagan Ash. Man, it just makes it look so easy, Jeremy.
He's got so many carries, I've had to start a second stat line over here. He's on his.
So you got Ash too.
Yeah, that's his 24th carry of the evening.
Man, I can't wait to see that. We're going to have to stay on a little bit. Left here in this ball game, Mount Enterprise leads 54-34. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Your vehicle is one of the biggest investments you'll make, and at Fairway Ford, we're committed to keeping you on the road. Our service technicians are experts in all aspects of every vehicle we put our customers in. And with our mobile service, you can stay safely where you are. Our team comes to you to fix whatever issue you're having. Learn more and book your next appointment at fairwayfordhenderson.net.
All right, so, Brett, I did a little quick stat compilation here. In the first half, Ash had 297 yards rushing. In the second half, he has 217. That is 514 on the ground for the evening. He also has 63 through the air and 2 touchdowns. So he is at 577 total yards, not counting punt or kick returns.
Unreal. That's received. That's going to be number 8 on the return. That is Osborne trying to break up the field. Good return for Osborne. He is
still up.
He's still up. He didn't go down. He's still going.
He was sitting on somebody, and now they got it.
So he's going to – and we got a little extracurricular there. Referees are going to step in.
Yeah.
And a little extra celebratory there that really probably wasn't needed. And
you heard it. You don't have to say anything.
And so Overton, after all that fun times there, will take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
Everybody complains about somebody flopping until it goes in their favor, right? You know, you got to draw the penalty sometimes. We see it in the NBA. Nobody likes it when it goes against their team, but it's your favorite.
And it's going to be against Overton because Weir just made that chop block.
Wait.
Oh, so why is Weir going backwards?
Okay, I don't know. So what happens there is you're not allowed to submarine a guy that's coming to block on the outside. And so what happens is sometimes a defender that's smaller will go low on a lineman, and so they're doing that to protect knees.
Yeah.
And so that's the call. So when you see a chop block on the defense, that's what happens is somebody was trying to take out the lead blocker with a low block so the next guy could finish him off.
I'm curious to know what this 599 record is. We got Kuzi Mauser 777. Let us know what that single game is at. What kind of record is that? Is that Texas or is that Mount Enterprise? What is that? We got a Holman's back to pass. He just throws it away as he's running for his life as he was chased by Ash there, and he decided better of it to stay.
Man, and I mean, Kagan Ash is everywhere, and you've got to be worn out, right? I mean, like, this guy is he's otherworldly. Like, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how these guys do it at this level, right? To play both ends. And again, Holloman's doing it defensively. He's quarterback, linebacker. I think he's normally a safety, but they've walked him down in the box this game. And then you've got Ash playing both ends of it, right? And he's kind of a stand-up linebacker, defensive end hybrid, and he's there to keep the quarterback contained.
Play action, and it's caught on the sideline. That is Ransom.
And Rubio on the tackle. Great play by both guys there.
Texas single-game rushing yardage record. Okay, so we got a yardage record watch, Jeremy.
Okay, I like it.
So what'd you say was that? 5:17?
5:17.
Okay. Still got plenty of time here.
It's true. It's not out of the realm of possibility with the way that he can break a run. I mean, 82 yards is not unreasonable. He's had to carry 95. So
3rd and 4. The pull. Holloman's going to run. Oh, a spin cycle move. There he goes. Cuts it outside, looking for yardage, and he's going to get inside the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal. Overton there. A nice little spin move there by Holloman. A little bit safer spin move than the last one he did.
Yeah, and Bryant had him dead to rights, the freshman did, and he came up with air.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
He thought he had it.
That was, that's a – I couldn't – it's hard to see that when it's around the corner for us, but –
It's coming. I think sometimes the refs, it's stuck in a pocket.
No, it was there.
It came out.
They threw it.
Multiple flags came out on that one.
The defender on the play there, he didn't turn around. He ran right through the offensive player. I couldn't tell who that was. I think it might have been Alsop over there. Man. So it's going to be a flag of pass interference, and let's see where they get that.
It should be on the 2.
Because it was in the end zone.
Yeah, it should be on the 2, so that's a 10-yarder.
All right, so see if Overton can punch it in. Holloman's going to roll left and looking for a receiver, and good defense there by Coy Freeman again. He's been a really good coverage back tonight. He's done a great job at that corner position.
That was Holloman's 23rd pass attempt of the evening, so he's rolling himself around the stat box here and coming to a second row as well. And again, he's one rush away from the same thing. And so Holloman has been instrumental for this team tonight, both on the ground and in the air.
So Holloman in the backfield with Weir. Got Ash coming around the other side. Oh, almost got his head taken off.
Yeah, Bennett saw that coming, and he shot the gap there.
He was headhunting, and if Bennett hadn't got him, then Ash would have, as he was right there too.
So it looked like the guard pulled on that play to kind of run like a stretch play, and Bennett shot the hole where the guard used to be, and the center didn't get it over in time. And big loss there. That's going to take them all the way back. Looks like to the 8-yard line there, I think.
Yeah. Well, they've got 6.
Okay.
On the.
Okay, yep, 6. Sorry about that. So loss of 4 on the play.
There's our stats right there, Jeremy.
Okay.
599. We were at 517 according to our stat. Okay, 2 guys. All right. So we'll see here. Holloman throws and incomplete.
Had it there, and then a great play by Yobani Rubio going through as the ball's hits him in the hands. Rubio puts him on the ground, and it's incomplete.
Good sportsmanship there by Alex Ward as he helped Holloman up. I'm sure Holloman appreciates that as he's been on the ground a lot tonight.
Well, and that left roll is an interesting one for a right-handed quarterback. That's a tough play because you got to
don't throw a flag.
Oh, there it is. It came in.
Did it? Okay.
But I don't know if it's on the.
Well, it could have been
play
on
or on the outburst.
Yeah, Osborne was pretty upset.
And again, this is where you got to be careful, right? Because you may not get the call, but then you hurt your team with a 15-yard penalty. If you do, so you have to be really careful here.
Well, that was 4th down, so it would go. It helped Mount Enterprise on the offensive side.
So defensive holding. So it's going to be a 1st down.
Okay.
So that should go half the distance to the goal. So I believe the ball should be on the 3-yard line.
They're back almost where they were earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. All that to get back, right?
Oh, we got a super chat here from Dylan in 0NF for $2. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks for tuning in and doing a super chat for us. We appreciate it. It's been a pretty good day. It's been a good football game here. I'm excited. And the good news is, Jeremy, we get to do this again tomorrow.
That's right.
Holloman's going to keep looking for a hole, and he's pushing, and he's going to be just short of the goal line. I think he's going to be down at the 1. So they'll, I'm sure, kind of hurry up, get the ball back, and if I'm a betting man, which I'm really not, I'm saying Holloman's probably going to carry the ball again, run it into the end zone. We'll see. It seems to be his kind of night.
It seems to be the odds might be in your favor on that one.
Yeah. And he will. He'll follow Weir in the hole. Ooh. And didn't get in there, I don't think. They were marking him short.
They said his knee was down before he got down, I guess. And so, again, that's going to be no gain.
And Holloman's coming up a little bit gimpy there.
Yeah. You know, this is the downside of the shotgun snap is that when you're at the 1-yard line, you're 4 to 5 yards, maybe even 6 yards behind.
Do you say the word tush push, Jeremy?
I mean,
Weir is going to run it this time, and he's in for the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run for Justin Weir. So much needed score there, and Holloman's saying, I need a much-needed break over here on the sideline, but there's not really much time for one at this point. You know they're going to be going for that onside kick here after this.
And the good news is you're down 14, right? So if you can pick up a 2-point here, then that puts you down 12, right? And that puts you within 2 scores without having to get the conversion.
Do you kick
do you
this?
Kick? I don't know.
I think you kick this because you can't bank. Your hope is Mount Enterprise does not score again, because if they do, it's over anyway, right? So I don't know. That's just my thoughts. If you take the points, and
especially with your quarterback being a little gimpy, it looks like Weir's a little gimpy. I mean, you got guys that are on the verge of cramping.
Well, see, they're going to go for it here on the 2-point conversion. Spread them out 5 wides. Holloman is going to the end zone. Corner, caught, touchdown. 2 points. Excuse me, got excited.
Yeah,
Brody Brown.
Both guys went to Weir on that one, and Brown was wide open for the 2-point conversion.
He was wide open. So we've still got a game here. We'll see what Overton can do on the onside kick right after this as they trail 54-42 here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN. Just want to thank everyone for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We've had a huge viewership number sound on Thursday Night Football on NETSN, and we appreciate it very much. Again, this game will be available on demand after this game, so you can go back and watch as many times as you want. And hey, the only part about the Overton onside kick is going to cut into Ash's yards.
That's right. That's true.
So
maybe that, yeah.
So Furlow is going to kick the onside kick, and it's fielded by Alsop, and he's going to look to return it.
I got to get down.
And he is tackled down at the 46-yard line.
So 54 there. If they're going to score, they got to get 54 yards.
I mean, I don't know if you know about these kind of records, Jeremy, and this kind of, like, you obviously are looking forward at the overall records and things like that, but an individual game record for the state of Texas, I mean, do you even look at that kind of stat? I mean,
honestly, I don't think you do, because I think what happens if you try to do it, it's almost like it doesn't happen because you force it, right? I think you just keep doing what you've been doing. You keep your quarterback in, you hand the ball to Ash, you get the ball on the edges, right? You want to get the ball out in space, and if you can get Kagan Ash in space, there's not many guys, if any guys, by themselves that can bring him down. And so I think that's the key here. I don't even know if I'd even run Wildcat. I think I'd just keep snapping it and having the threat of another guy.
Here we go.
Oh, there was a false start there.
Well,
yeah, it was a false start, big time.
Well, that's a way to get more yardage. You back up 5 yards, and Ash, there was a good percentage chance he was going to get a lot of yards on that play because there was not many green.
I think it was going to be him and Ransom one-on-one out here on the outside. And
Ransom's like, oh, thank goodness they moved.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who it was. Somebody came out of their stance early there. And, again, I think that's about the only thing that hasn't gone the way of the Wildcats this second half is they've racked up a lot of penalty yards.
Mm-hmm.
They're at 43 this half. They only had 5 in the first half.
Here we go. It's Ash, kind of bobbles a snap, looking for a hole. He sees one, runs over a tackler. There goes Ash. He cuts back. He's getting drugged down. He'll be thrown out of bounds around the 25.
Oh, there's a penalty.
Some kind of extracurricular.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
I didn't see it well. It looked like they had a hold of, I don't know what they're calling, but he had a hold of the jersey at the end, so I don't know. It wouldn't be a horse collar necessarily unless he just slung him after he got him out of bounds. That would be the only thing I could think of.
Let's see what they decide to do.
So that was 34 on the carry for Ash.
Okay.
And then we'll see what the penalty looks like.
So that puts us at 5:51. And then if they so if it goes back on them, does he lose rushing yards? Jeremy, what's the official stat there?
I don't think it does because it counts as a penalty yard. That's a great question.
So
I don't want to be quoted on that one officially, but I don't think it counts it because it's I don't know. Oof.
So now he's got a chance
because it's not a dead ball foul, right? So
yeah. So Ash in the gun by himself, looks that way, cuts back to his right. He's got a little bit of a crease, kind of just smartly goes down. And
in fact, I think it does count against him because it's like if a guy runs a touchdown, right, and it gets called back on a penalty, they don't get that yardage that goes back right where it was. So that would have been just 19 on that gain instead of 34.
Well, he got another 5 there. So second down and 5. But he does have the opportunity to get that yards back.
And again, my stats are not official, so if he does eclipse the 599, again, there's going to be somebody with better stat. And again, I don't think I've missed anything, but I don't want to be the guy responsible for saying there's a record. Right?
There's your disclaimer.
It'll be verified by someone else. Hopefully Guinness gets a hold of it.
There goes Ash. And he's going to break through, and he's going to get into the end zone.
What's the call?
I can't tell.
He landed on the pylon. I'm not sure.
He got knocked out of bounds, and I can't see. That's on the far corner.
There's no signal right now. Looks like, are they saying ball on the 1?
I think that's what they're saying.
So that was 34 on that scamper.
It says on the board at the – oh, no, that's not right because we can't tell. It's on the far end, and we're in the – far into the press box. He doesn't have much.
It's a half a yard, maybe a yard. I mean, I'm going to say the 1.
Let's see. Are they at the hash there?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
The hash at the 3, right? So I think that's where they are.
Okay, the 3. Okay.
Okay. So first and goal. Allsup. And he stumbles. And he gets stopped. Ransom. He paid the ransom there.
Ransom and Hawkins said, not today, sir.
Woo.
Drop him back to the 5.
What a hit. Man. So, was that the 2-point then? That was the 2-point conversion, Jeremy.
I'm so confused.
So that
there was no touchdown signal.
So we never saw it. So that was an official touchdown.
Okay. Have mobility or movement problems? Struggle with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back here on NETSN. Jeremy's unofficial number is
573.
And we have a high fly ball to Overton, and it's fair caught and got down by Weir.
Still not a bad idea, like just in case someone didn't see the signal, right?
Yeah, I don't want to get my head.
You don't want to get. You don't. I mean, even if it might give you a penalty, nobody wants to get teed off on that.
I'll just put it out there in the verse. I think that is a NETSN individual rushing record.
It's got to be.
I mean, we've only been doing games for 5 years, I guess, if you count total, and I've never seen an individual with 573 yards.
And again, he still has 63 more in the air, right? So I mean, he's over 600 all-purpose, right? And again, we didn't count his kick return yardage or anything like that, but an incredible night. And again, not the only guy, right? Holloman's had a great game as well.
Impressive. And a stick hit there. That was one of those hit stick hits by number 15 of Mount Enterprise. That was Tanner Wilburn.
Yeah, Wilburn brought the thunder on that one. Looks like the ball is going to be on the 41, so a 2-yard gain.
Yep, 2nd down and 8 for Overton now. And they've got to get moving here. Still have all 3 timeouts. Holloman rolling right, looking for a receiver. And he's got the first down, caught by Ransom. He gets across midfield to the 49-yard line of the Wildcats.
So a 10-yard catch there.
So what a treat we've had tonight here on NETSN. Just an incredible night. You got over 100 points in this game as of that.
And we said the over-under would be around 100, right? So we were.
Holloman looks quick pass to his right, caught. That's Ransom again. Breaks by the secondary tackle. And guess who, Jeremy?
It's that man, Bennett.
Bennett. He's been all over the place. He's been outside making tackles. He's been up, forcing Holloman to scramble around. He's been everywhere.
That was 5 on that catch.
And then we've got a timeout for Mount Enterprise. So we're going to take it with them. Timeout Mount Enterprise with 2:16 left here in the game. They lead 60-42. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
We have gone insane here at CDL Training Academy. Get your CDL fast for only $2,900. How can we do this?
Because we're a crazy boys.
Get down to Henderson now. Call or click today to get your CDL.
All right, we are back out of the timeout again. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here, and we have 2:16 left, and we have a record possibility for Mr. Ash. We'll see if he's allowed to get there. And Ash coming on the pressure, but it's gotten away to Weir from Holloman. There goes Weir, and a big gain for Weir across the 25, and it's going to be a first down for the Mustangs. Their clock is rolling, trying to get this play off before the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, 20 yards on the pickup there.
They do get it off. It'll be the last play before the 2-minute timeout.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
And dropped it. Just come out of Holloman's hands. He's able to get back on it. Is that an empty hand incomplete pass, or is that a it slipped when he threw it?
Yeah, but I don't know if his arm was going forward. I think he lost it on the reach back. It'll be the question here. I think they're checking. Is it a fumble or?
It'll be a timeout, 2-minute timeout anyway. So
I think it came out of his hand before his arm was moving forward would be my guess. But
yeah, man,
it looks like they're putting the ball back to right around the 29. So I'm going to guess that was the call they all agreed on there.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a second down, and what is that? 14?
Yeah, about 14, 15, right in there. Yep.
So it's our last time out of the game here, at least before
be able to get back to him.
So 3rd down and 14. And we got to thank you for the broadcast. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. We'll have 7 games on the slate tomorrow night.
And the great thing about doing those things, downloading the app, is you get notified when we do go live, right? Subscribing allows you to do the same thing.
Holloman gets the pass away, and it's caught. It won't be enough for the first down. It's caught by Osborne. He's going to get to the 18. So they'll need about 4 on 4th down here. So here it is, as Overton's chance to
big play,
do something here. Overton's going to drop back the pass. Holloman, end zone. Did he catch it? And they're saying incomplete.
What?
With 1:11 left.
And again, we don't have a great view, so
we're going by basically what you guys are watching there, because that's around the corner. And so that is going to be 1st down for Mount Enterprise. Now, normally here, Jeremy, normally this is.
You might kneel it out.
But they've got 3 timeouts.
That's right. That's right.
So, I mean, even though there is a 3-possession game score here, I mean, what do you do?
Okay, so yeah, this is hard, right? I don't know that anybody on the sideline knows that they're this close to the record, right? So I don't know what's going to happen here. I wouldn't be shocked, though, if Ash tries to break a long run, and I wouldn't be surprised if he went down, right? Like, I don't know that they're going to look to score, but I think they're going to look to try to put this one out of touch.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So they got the ball on, looks like the 18-yard line, I believe. 19, it's hard to tell.
So here we go. It looks like they're in victory formation, Jeremy.
Okay, so
Bennett's going to take a knee. Oh.
And again, the right thing to do.
It is.
Right?
It is.
It's the right thing to do. It's the sportsman thing to do. Again, we would love to see a record broken right while we're here. But, again, I think that's the way to do it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Classy move for Mount Enterprise there, as being that close to an individual record. And
yeah, being within 27 yards of setting a record and not taking advantage of it when you could have is a right thing to do.
So we'll have one more snap here, and Bennett will take the knee. Wow. So that's going to do it here in Overton. Man, oh, man, what a game. Just a great game from 2 great football teams in a great district. When we talk it in person, it's hard to believe, but just an incredible, and just makes it look so easy, too.
And again, he's a Texas Tech commit, and he's going there to play defense, right?
Yeah.
So that says a lot about what kind of an athlete he is, that he can do what he's done on the ground, and he's going to play defense at the next level.
And I want to give some love to Rylan Holloman, man. What a performance.
Oh, my gosh.
So gutsy, man. He's got to be, like, so beat up right now. He just played his heart out, never quit. Had some incredible yards. I know you're over there putting the numbers to paper, but such a great individual performance for Mr. Holloman, because he put Overton on his back, and they got off to a 14-0 lead. They did what they were looking to do. There was a couple of plays here and there that they weren't able to convert, weren't able to get the stops on. And Mount Enterprise took advantage.
So rushing, he finished the game with 222 and 3 touchdowns. So there's 222 on the ground, and then through the air he had Through the air, he had 206.
Wow. Pretty good overall yardage.
So again, for him, it's 428 yards of total offense for Holloman. And so hats off to both guys, right? Again, we got to see a great battle of two fantastic athletes with the Mount Enterprise Wildcats coming out on top.
All right, well, give a shout to our man Calvin up top on the camera. Did a great job for us tonight. But that's going to do it here from Overton. Your final, Mount Enterprise moves to 9-0. They win 60 to, what was this, 42. Well, they took the score off for us.
They did, 60 to 42.
60 to 42. So that's going to do it here for Jeremy Diamond, Brett Swinney signing off. We'll catch you next time right here on NETSN. Good night, everybody. Keeps Williams. Fights through the yards, breaks some tackles. Williams still on his feet. Williams breaks another tackle. Here he goes. He's got some blockers. Sam Williams, he ain't going to catch him. Touchdown, God. 59-yard touchdown run on 3rd and 2 for Sam Williams.
Yeah, whoa. They get set early, quickly here. Play clock down to 3. Dixon gets it off, low snap. Pickram up the middle, and there he goes. Pickram into the secondary. Pickram is going to go. He is gone. Touchdown. Macho steps up in the pocket, and he gets away from one tackler, avoids another tackler, tries to run. He's still on his feet. Camacho's still on his feet. He's still running. Camacho, goodness gracious, he's still going. Camacho, is he going to score? Wow. Touchdown. Quick pass. Bork adjusts and intercepted, and he caught it.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's going all the way.
Oh, my God. No,
it's Taylor.
Just let him go. Just let him go.
And a pick six.
Kind of stalled him out here. Brisbane got Stewart with a little.
Oh, he ran over the defender. The helmet coming off. Holy man.
Quarterback Smith. And Smith's in the gun. He's going to go back to pass. Goes out to his left. He's got a man open. It's Bork again. Caught. Bork breaks some tackle. Oh my gosh. He's still on his feet. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Arp. What? Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to throw it outside. They're going to double pass here. Going deep. That's Man Scott. What a catch by Man Scott. It's a one-handed grab. He's going to go almost the whole way. Just tackle at the 1. Highlight reel right there for Man Scott. Oh my goodness, Jason.
I don't think you'll see anything like that.
Woo.
That's not an East Texas highlight reel. That's Sports Center right there.
Man, oh man. What a catch.